I literally woke up like, yeah. When I joined in with my blacked out camera, I had just woken up.
You just rolled out of bed.
Yep, literally. I was like, oh shit, I yeeted my alarm behind my bed. Cool.
Oops.
Good evening, and welcome to Oxford's Ashes. Modern day vampire. Why am I in charge of this turd farm? Take two. We'll cut that out in post. We won't.
Oh my god.
Good evening, and welcome to Oxford's Ashes, a modern day Vampire the Masquerade chronicle set in the British city of Oxford. Apparently already awake tonight is Ardala of Clan Banu Hakim, played by Panitre Starlight. Slip of Clan Nosferatu, played by Slippery Nos, but we'll always know him as Vamp Daddy. Acheron of Clan Zamitsi, played by Larissa Ray. Hatfield of Clan Bruja, played by Dave Breakathon. Rami of Clan Hakata, played by Space's Rain. Barry of Clan Nagaraja, played by Noskavian. Already awakened? You were just heading out from your coterie haven to apparently go and mess with some Setites. As you walk out, is there anything you'd like to do?
I'm so sorry. I now have the giggles. I'm so sorry.
Would anybody like a party popper before we head out?
I will take one, yeah.
There you go. Careful.
Sure.
I'm good.
I still got the one you gave me, so.
Excellent. It's a standard improvised grenade. Just pull the pin, throw away from you, prey.
Alright, sure.
Before we go.
You know what? Maybe I will take one in case I need to shove it down someone's throat.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I had this image in my head for a second that you were gonna swallow the grenade and throw yourself into them and then blow up, and then I was really worried for a second, and I don't know why I had that image.
I hope that never happens. Acheron will make a phone call. You just see them kind of turn away into the corner, a few whispered words, and maybe what would you say, Shiv? Fucking 10-15 minutes later, a garden from Acheron's garden. A work van pulls up, and you see Persephone step out of the car. She looks how she always does in terms of she's fucking jacked in leather. But there is slight differences to her where she seems her arms seem a little bit too long for her body. Her legs seem a lot thicker than they were before, and she has a little bit of a feral expression on her face. And she just waits sort of like a sentinel outside of the truck for orders.
I imagine that when she steps off the truck as well, there's that a slight bit of movement, as if, I'm not trying to say that she has weight.
No, there's extra weight. Right, there's extra weight. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Even when she steps into the grass of the front lawn, you can see there's a depression, not just from but the earth itself is sort of giving under this weight. And so Acheron will look to the group and say, right, so which cars are we taking?
Probably the fewer the better.
We could take the meat wagon.
I was gonna say it might be a good idea.
All fit, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Works for me.
And, I think that thing's...
Sorry. I'm so sorry. Go ahead, you go.
I was gonna say that thing's probably rated for the weight. Is that your slab of ham that just got out of that truck?
Yes, it is.
Christ.
She's wonderful, doesn't
Yes.
I have a question for Barry. Does the meat wagon have grandma's restaurant name on it, or is it just a plain?
It's a white refrigerated van.
Okay, so there's no logo or anything on the side.
No, I joked around about having it painted like fresh meat, but no, I never did that.
Okay. All right, so then never mind. Wonderful. So yeah, let's take the meat wagon, and then if you'll allow me, Shiv, they will see Akron take off the garden logo from the car because it's actually like a sticker decal, not a sticker, like a magnet decal, and I peel it away, so now it just looks like a gray van. So we could take these two, I think, right? It should fit us all. Everybody has their earpieces, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Please. Just one time, Hatfield. Please.
Yeah. I mean, I got it. It's in my bag.
Yeah, put it in, just in case we get separated. Given the powers that these tights have. You know, just in case.
Yeah.
Oh! Gasoline. And I'm looking at Hatfield when I say this. Gasoline.
Bill just kind of grins.
Beautiful. And the heart. Do you have it, Ardala? Wonderful. Let's replace that Vitae really quick. And yeah, I think like I just help Ardala remove the heart and we replace it with fire starter. Put the heart in there.
Yep.
Yes, if you are fine with it, ST, I would like to say Hatfield's bag, when set down, it goes clink. There are bottles in there. Don't question. Don't worry about it.
Seems fair. Hatfield, you're more than welcome to be the fire starter, twisted fire starter.
All right. So who's going in which vehicle? Mia Barry's.
I got shotgun in the meat wagon.
All right then. I obviously will go into my car.
Sure.
Part of me wants to go into the meat wagon because I'm very curious about Persephone now.
There's
But I'll behave.
plenty of room in the back.
I
Should not
know.
be curious.
If you're good, I'll let you have her for a night. Anyway, in the cars, and Akron will go into his vehicle.
I don't have to drive today.
Who is driving your car?
My car?
Yeah.
Persephone.
Oh, I didn't know she was still driving.
Oh, yes. Yeah, that's how she got here.
No problem being able to get inside of your own vehicles. Just a small convoy of 2 cars, car, van. As you drive through the night, cutting through the rain, and heading towards not exactly the outskirts of the city, but very countryside area. Is there anything you would like to talk about en route?
Ardala, the scourge will be with us. Yes?
Yes.
Wonderful.
He will meet us there.
Beautiful. Why, everyone has what they need. This is not a moment for conversation. Take that as a
I'm good to
yes.
go.
I assume so. Yeah.
The Coven arrive near to the building that lays an almost uncomfortably close distance to Lupine territory, but isolated from the hustle and bustle of the regular city. As always, the lights in the strange building are on, cutting through the otherwise dark night, the city haze lingering behind the skyline. As you bring your vehicles to a stop, cutting off the engine for a moment, it looks like the shadows are moving around you, but coming into focus is the image of the harpy. Not dressed as elegantly as you're used to, but in a form-fitting black ensemble that leaves little skin exposed and is just barely seen beneath the kindred's long red felt coat that flies elegantly in the small breeze. Good evening, my coterie. The Scourge escorted me here. Lovely fellow. Knows exactly what to say. Scourge will stay outside and mop up any runaways. Anything that comes running out of there is considered fair prey. I will be joining you in the assault. This is a large building, and I have talents that none of you seem to possess, and the Setites are a thorn in our side. Isn't that right, Slim?
Yes, quite. They have racked up a number of crimes, not just in recent days, but they have a sordid past.
And of course, something of a mutual enemy. Which will give you a small, sly wink. I do not wish to lead once inside. We shall split up at the nearest opportunity. Anything I can't directly deal with, I can send outside to meet the Scourge. You go your way, I go mine, and together we do his will.
There is the slightest, barely perceptible narrowing of eyes as Pandora says that. Question ST, his as in like, well, I guess you couldn't give me this, but is the prince male, female, they, them?
Female.
Non-binary. Female. Got it. So, okay. Just needed clarification. But yeah, Acheron gives just like the slightest kind of like interesting expression. Right. Well, should we start it off then?
Indeed.
Adala, would you like to do the honors?
I take out a Zippo.
I present the heart in a jar of gasoline or kerosene, and I hand it to Adala.
I just... Actually, more than a Zippo, like, it's just like a thing of matches. I just flip the match, take it out, and just toss it in the jar.
Persephone, it's time. And you guys will see Persephone step out. This is like happening simultaneous to the dropping of the match. And while you won't see it yet, you will hear the sound of like flesh rending and making weird noises from her. And her clothes, you can hear like fabric ripping. And her silhouette looks... She's got several extra very sharp bones coming out of her forearms, out of her calves. And clearly there's been I'll say phrasing beforehand, there's been a hardening of some kind that's happened within her body.
I am going to rouse to activate Fortitude.
You might want to wait until the scene changes, because it only lasts.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'll keep the freaking roll. I already rolled.
You don't have to if it was a Hunger Games.
It is a Hunger Game.
I can pretend we didn't see that. That was just a warm-up roll.
Like, yep. That's a warm-up roll. Yep.
Should I do for the horrid form? Should I do the rouse now? Like, will I be able to do the rouse now and then prolong the change to happen when we're actually inside? Could I do that?
If you'd like. I wouldn't recommend...
What do you recommend?
I wouldn't recommend stepping in horrid form, even though you are clearly going into battle, because you don't know what you're stepping into.
Okay, that's fine then. I'll wait. I'll wait then. That's fine.
And as the heart burns, you will hear a very strange, ethereal scream echo through the night. Clearly coming from the lodge. Well, it seems we have their attention.
Shall we?
To know what?
Please. Beauty before age.
You first, leader. I'll say to Slow.
I'm already on all fours, glopping over, just full goblin rush.
Yeah, we're quickly following after our goblin.
Yep.
Coven, no. You enter into the lodge. The room decored to mimic a log cabin's interior, complete with extinguished fireplace. Sat in 2 rocking chairs is a pair of twins. Standing either side of the extinguished fireplace is another set of twins, and slowly walking towards you is yet another pair of twins, all wearing seemingly old-fashioned pinstripe suits. Carved out of each wall is a closed door that leads further on into the building. As one of them walks up to you, he simply says, "Good evening. How can we help?" As his twin follows with, "Yes, how can we help?"
No words. I'm running mouth first into the first one I run into.
I'm not looking them in the eyes. I'm looking at their chests.
As soon as we're in, I am going to activate Fortitude.
Yeah, I'm not saying a single thing to any of these motherfuckers.
Yeah, me either. I'm
first.
literally just fucking going for it, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, nice.
How we're going to do this is, we're going to just compact it all down to one roll. So you will all be affected by demontation, but only one of you is going to roll the defense roll. It is entirely up to you who is going to roll that.
Even though I'm not looking at them?
Yep.
Doesn't it require line of sight?
It requires a conversation, which I don't know that we engaged in, but they did talk to us, so that could be enough. As far as the defense roll, is that composure and intelligence?
Yes.
I have a very good pull for that, actually. I have 7.
You're gonna have to be the person, probably.
It's better than me. I got 6.
I have 1.
Yep.
So it ain't me.
3.
What do you have? What do you have, Barry?
I did activate my toughness, by the way.
Oh, that's what he's okay.
Yeah.
Does anybody have unswayable mind for this?
Oh, I do
Barry
have unswayable
does.
mind, yeah.
But I don't know what Barry's entire pool is.
So I have 4 dice for fortitude for unswayable mind, plus 2 composure and 3 resolve.
That's a 9.
That sounds like a very good roll.
It's composure and intelligence.
Yeah.
Not
Composure
resolve.
and intelligence? I have a 2 intelligence. So that's
It's
2,
still,
4,
it's
plus 4,
That's
8.
still 8.
You can
So
always rouse
I
for
have
it.
7. Yeah.
You can only
Rouse.
Where's
consume-
plus 1 coming from?
The plus
mean?
4 for him is coming from from
Unswayable
Fortitude
mind.
and Unswayable Mind.
And then if he rouses, it's a pool of 10.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it would be. Yeah, if I
Show me
round.
unswayable mind.
That's fucking juicy.
You add your
It's a bit-
Fortitude for your mental stuff.
Yeah, it should work because it's predominant.
Yeah.
And then if he passes, basically, he's immune, right?
Yeah.
No, if he
Yeah.
gets a crit, he's immune.
Oh, that's what it is. It's a crit. I was like, I know immune happens somewhere. Okay.
And Barry is going into this fight as a very hungry boy.
Oh no.
Hey, when you're about to eat, yeah.
About to eat, boy.
And my potence is a plus. Let me roll composure intelligence, right?
Mm-hmm. And then
Yeah, Composure
you add-
Intelligence just at 4. No. 6.
Plus the rouse,
Because
plus
you
6.
roused?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell
It's
yeah.
plus 6.
Plus 6.
Don't fuck us. Don't fuck us on this, Barry, please. We need that bean power.
There is a reroll in chat that someone put up.
Oh,
Messy
that's pretty
crit.
good.
Oof. And it's messy. He about to eat, bro.
I'm gonna roll this 3 too.
I can roll 3 of those too.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
I would because it's
Which-
head.
Which 3 do you want to reroll?
I'm keeping the crit even though it's messy. I'll reroll the 3 4s.
He wants to eat people.
Okay, so now 7 successes.
They're about to be put
And
through
as
a
crit,
fucking
that makes you
blender.
immune. That'll make you all immune to demontation. from these people.
Yes,
However,
Barry.
it is also a messy.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
We gotta be messy. We're gonna be messy. We're gonna get all
Yep,
up in here.
Barry's about to turn into a fucking blender.
I love that for him.
Barry. You stare down at these twins, who are clearly trying to mess with all of you. Doesn't work. Their words just bounce off of you as if they were nothing. Except the beast stirs inside of you. You cannot use teamwork and perform any action that avoids establishing dominance or challenging authority at a 2 dice penalty to all of your pools. This compulsion ends when you have won and gloated over it. You are suffering from the Dommy-Mummy compulsion.
Alright. Well, since I'm not waiting for teamwork, I'm just going to dive after one of them and try to eat whoever's closest.
Strength, brawl.
Oh, actually, since I'm hungry, I'm gonna try to do a brutal feed with this, which will still be strength and brawl, and I would be using my monstrous mouth thing.
You turn this into a bite attack then.
Strength, brawl.
Barry.
Yeah.
Are you turning this into a bite attack?
Oh yeah, brutal feed.
Right. And that's with monstrous jaw, that makes it a -1 instead of a -2 dice penalty.
I think it's no penalty.
Okay.
But I'll double check.
I wasn't sure if it was. If you say it's no penalty, it's probably no penalty, because I wasn't sure if it was -1 success or no penalty, but I'll go with no penalty. Damn.
Oh, the power of a bean.
Sticking with it, Barry?
Yeah.
Barry, you leap forth. Your jaw extends open.
They just bite their head off.
You clamp down hard upon the 2 twins before you, ripping their heads off in one easy, swift motion, and drain. But you do not stop. Continue to drink. As I look up the Diablerie rules.
Okay.
Obey your thirst.
I forgot the image I pinned in there. Hi, Rissa.
Yeah, I think it starts off with a strength and brawl contest, then it moves over to like a will, like a humanity versus potency or something like that.
I'd like you to do strength, resolve, twice.
Okay. Am I allowed to surge for these?
Yes.
Do strength resolve. Damn. And then strength and resolve again?
No, because you got a crit. I'm going to say that that's a success.
Okay.
Skip that one. You will lose 1 point of humanity.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would like you to roll your humanity plus your blood potency.
Alrighty.
Diablerie? Starting this game off right.
Cracking open a boy with cold ones, you know what I'm saying?
I think this is the first time Barry has Diablerized. Two.
How easily you forget your brother.
Can I roll for this or not? I don't.
Yeah. Think you can do
Yeah.
willpower reroll?
I'll do a
Plus,
willpower.
AC has given you a reroll.
Oh, okay. You know what? Then I'll just use the reroll AC gave me.
Okay.
And I can't blood surge this
You can.
blood potent. I can? Okay, I'll blood surge. Okay. Gain a hunger. Humanity. 4. And I will I'll go ahead and willpower reroll 3 of those too. I want to get the most out of this Diablerie.
I love this for you, Barry.
Me too. You deserve this.
You have 30 XP that you need to spend immediately on increasing blood potency, or specs obfuscate dominate.
I'll level up blood potency. That's enough XP for it.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
And you will have black tendrils in your aura for
Until you die.
2 years. Or until you die, whichever happens first.
Realistically.
Pandora's just going to look over this and say, charming. Well, that's 2 down. Would anyone care for the other 4, or shall I?
Have at it.
I'll go in on one of the
I'll
pins.
join you.
Damn, that's more delicious than those lupine.
Crazy.
Would anyone care to take the 4th one, or shall I take 2 at once?
Hatfield would just sucker punch. No words. The nearest, whoever, yeah.
Okay. Hatfield, yours is nice and simple. Strength and brawl.
Specialty against kindred.
Absolutely.
Oops, all messies.
Hatfield, sticking with it?
Yeah.
Good. Hatfield, you leap forward. As you do so, your fangs extend. As you hear not just the voice of the beast compelling you forward, but Mithras too. He guides you forward and tells you to drink deeply. Deeply. Before you know it, you are tasting this kindred's heart's blood for the first time. Like you to roll. Strength, resolve twice.
What a day we're having.
And you can have a +1 on all of these rolls, as Mithras is going to be guiding you through it step by step.
Okay.
We just started. This is wild, bitch. Oh my god.
Great.
I support it. Love the Diablerie.
This is literally the Ivory Tower's only benefit package. We're allowed to drink fucking.
And again, please. You will lose 1 point of humanity. I'd like you to roll your humanity plus your blood potency.
Is there a button I click to make that happen, or is it just like numbers?
I think you've got to do the numbers, I'm afraid.
Okie doke.
I can't believe you roll humanity and add +2 to it, probably. Or 3.
Like, crap, what kind of dice are these again?
D10s.
Thank you. Did I?
You didn't.
Did
You
I do that
spaced
right?
it.
I did, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
I do this so often, and yet the moment I'm on the spot, I forget everything about how to exist.
Right?
God's law.
I feel that.
Jesus.
Ooh.
2. 55. Oh yeah, I've got 2. You have 15 XP that you can immediately spend on increasing your blood potency, or specs, obfuscate, or dominate. That is the most fucked up duck I've ever heard.
This is the sound of, oh no, I gotta make decisions!
While you are making that decision, Slip, what were you doing?
Gushing bees at a man and then punching the same man once he's covered in bees.
Strength, brawl.
You got
I'm
it,
not even
boss.
giving a save for that. So that's going to count as
Okay.
difficulty 1.
Okay. All right.
We love to see it.
Well, we'll see. Oh, that's something.
Slip. Slip. You clench your fist, stride forward, and instantly throw it through the air, impacting with the kindred's face, shattering the skull, and sending your fist through the other side, covered in viscera and pieces of bone. Stepping forward, there's one more person. Okay, it was Ardala.
Yes. I would like to slide my sword out, coating it with my blood, giving me that extra aggro damage. And yeah, it's my blade that I use with one with a blade as well, so I get a +2 on that. Whomever, I'm just going to
One-handed or two-handed? Hate asking that
2.
question.
We're going to go fucking ham, bitch.
Strength,
If I can
melee.
decapitate a bitch, I will. Then melee. Yeah, what the fuck am I doing? Nope. Stop, cancel.
Thank you, Raider. Quest Junkies UK, thank you. And thank you for the follows. Can't argue with that. Ardala, you step forward and in one motion as you unsheathe your sword, coating it in your blood. No one even sees the swipe. They just see you as if you were posing with the sword in midair in a salute, as a body falls headless in front of you. No pressure on Pandora, eh? Jesus.
Just roll her dice and roll a 0.
God, I hope she gets a bestial and rolls into the basement or something.
Rolls a 1.
Barry would be like, did you see how effortlessly I devoured those 2? I'd like to see you guys all do something even close to that, if you can. I don't know.
I think both am surprised by Barry's sass, but also super impressed by the chomp, and so you just see Acheron clapping, like, yes. Amazing work, Barry.
Pandora, thankfully, steps forward, And she looks like for a moment she is caressing Malkavian's face. Those of you who are more observant notice that with her other hand she is pulling out a dagger and sinks it directly into the kindred's throat, pulling it across, holding the stationary head by its hair as the body falls to the floor. Well.
Will never admit it out loud, also impressed. But won't say it.
Me too.
I wink at Pandora.
She'll give you a small nod and smile. Well, I'll take that door. I leave you to your own devices. I think we're all capable. And she just
Happy
glides.
hunting.
Of course.
She glides through the air, opens the door very quietly, and closes it behind her. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna use heightened senses to see if I can hear anybody else in the lodge.
Do
See if I
wits
can
and
see what's
awareness and add your specs rating to the result, please.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Barry, that was really cool. You were like pack guy, right?
Yeah, I put the man in Pac-Man.
You're damn right.
I'm gonna roll those two. 8 with all specs. Oh, sorry, 9. I have +5 to all specs.
Rami, behind one of the doors, you can hear the sounds of casual conversation. Not heated discussion, but a very involved philosophical debate.
I think she's gonna make a face as she's like listening.
What do you hear?
They're talking about like what's the philosophy. I don't know. I don't really care. Other people talking. Sorry.
That's bizarre. You think there'd be more of a reaction now that their leader's dead? Oh. Off to hunt, shall we?
Already jockeying
how-
to take their position, I guess.
Of
Through that
course,
door?
to be expected. Question: how many doors are in this space? I know
Are there
Pandora
3?
went one way.
There are 3 remaining doors. There were 4 in total. Pandora's gone through 1.
Okay.
Shall we take the furthest away door and work our way in?
I like that. Let's move that way then. Yeah.
Quadruped charge.
You see Persephone. You see Persephone sort of like tear away some of the clothes that's like hanging off of, from the now changed form. And you think very like, man, what is a good comparison in pop culture? I don't know that I have one, but it's giving Resident Evil monster, not as grotesque, but just in terms of like weird bone and flesh and things. And there is, when she pulls away part of her sleeve, you see that there is an eye in the insert, like the inner elbow. There's eye there, and she's got a matching on the other.
I'm gonna keep heightened senses up just to have it up for the rest of the scene, but absolutely just staring at Persephone's, just like trying to figure out how it works.
Yeah. Some of my greatest work. But yeah. Question: because she's what she is, in the activating of feral weapons, does it operate the same as when like a vampire does it?
Yes.
At least she's not. Okay, so she would have to like rouse, I guess, right? Is that the thing?
No, I don't think you
We
browse
double-check
feral
it.
weapons anyway. Level 1.
No, you don't. Oh wait, no, you do.
You do. Fair weapons
One rouse
aroused.
check. One
Mhm.
rouse
Well,
check.
She's
I
mortal,
pulled
so she
it
doesn't
from
need
the-
to do rouse.
Okay, so otherwise it operates the same. Okay, wonderful.
Oh yeah, it is one.
And as you are
So
stepping
I will
into
say
the
that-
next room... Oh, sorry.
No, I was gonna say as we're stepping into the next room, she would activate feral weapons, and you would see her like her nails will turn into claws. She will suddenly have fangs, but think more like shark teeth in her mouth.
Persephone's
Several
shark is
rows
a
of
shark.
Yes.
But at least one person got the reference. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Before you step into the next room, I would like one of you to roll composure and wits, please. And if anyone has sense the unseen, please roll it.
Yeah. One of you with the higher composure is going to have to do that.
My composure was
Singular
4.
I have 6.
Yeah, if it's straight up, mine's just.
Okay, so
I have a
do you
total
want
of
to take this one,
6.
Robbie? Okay, so whichever.
Yeah, okay,
Rami, you want it?
Let me roll Sense the Unseen first, and
Okay, if you do Sense the Unseen, then Ardala, you should do the composure roll.
Okay. I'm gonna rouse for this one.
I just have higher, yeah. Let me rouse, actually. Cool.
You said composure and wits, yeah?
Yes, please. Sticking with it, or like a reroll on any of those?
I can re-roll 2 of mine. Let's see if I can get more successes or a crit.
There is a potential crit on the table for you.
Yeah, there is.
Same with you, Rami.
I'm gonna reroll. I'm just looking to set that one.
Not a crit, but 7 instead of 6.
That's a 10. That's another. Is that a crit?
That's a crit.
Yeah, okay. What is that, 9 then?
It is an entirely irrelevant number. Yeah, I think it is 9.
Okay.
And who was composure and wits there?
Ardala.
Okay.
That's what that roll was for her.
You make your way through to the next room, a large, spacious living room, a rosewood coffee table in front of the various comfortable-looking couches, sat in which is a young man. Hatfield, you recognize him as Garrett, apparently deep in conversation with an older man that Acheron recognizes as Joseph Williams. How these two people are so important to... That's your touchstone.
I don't know why I forgot that. I'm so sorry. Interesting.
How these two people that are so important to you both got here, and why is unknown, but they seem comfortable and at ease. Rami, you see 2 obvious-looking set-eyed kindred sat down talking calmly. Apparently, you are seeing something different to everyone else. Joseph breaks the conversation with Garrett and uses the table for leverage to stand. As he gestures to the couches, his voice usually stern, but now sounds lined with a tenderness that Acheron isn't used to hearing. Come, sit, join Mr. Young and I. We were just discussing chaos and order, their places in society. I, of course, am on the side of order. Without structure, discipline, society would crumble. Mr. Young, however, believes that society itself is chaotic by its very nature, and that we should embrace it. What do you all think?
Diving open-mouthed into the one that is standing and speaking, because I don't know any of their touchstones.
Yeah, I don't know any of these touchstones either, so for me it's just another bullshit, like, whatever. I don't give a shit.
Is
Persephone...
Oh, my side!
Persephone immediately, like, stiff arm slip, because Persephone knows who this is. When I'm looking... So I want to do, like, a double thing. Persephone is stiff arm slip. I am looking at Joseph here. Do I recognize any signs of, like, dominate, any kind of thing like
This
that.
is Joseph, as far as you are aware. Hatfield, this is Garrett, as far as you are aware.
Yeah, there's
You
a
are
confused
absolutely-
staring.
You are
Am I
absolutely
able to avoid being stiff-armed?
convinced. Would you, if you would like, Persephone Strength Brawl versus Slips Strength
I'll
Brawl.
tr-
I had
I'll
to go
try
through a list
these.
of names until I finally found your name in my head, Slip. You see, I'm
Do they get modifiers because they're different now, or no?
Bleh. Well,
Anyone like a reroll on any of those? You've both got potential crits.
what are you doing? Did you forget we were on a raid?
Persephone's only response would be important.
Said that they're
Hey, Acheron, get your girl. She's wilding over here.
Acheron is already walking up towards Joseph, and normally he wears a tie of some kind. He, like, very much in line with that order. He is like very clean cut, probably wears suits almost all the time. And she grabs him by the tie. It is not a clip-on, and she pulls it so that it indeed does choke him, and brings him down several feet.
Harder! I mean, hello!
And hisses at him. What the fuck are you doing here?
Yeah, meanwhile, similar words are coming out of Hatfield's mouth at high volume from several feet away.
I am Naruto running over towards
Oh, shit!
like with the fucking. I have the sword out, so I'm going for the same thing I did out there.
Hatfield, is there anything you'd like to do to try and stop Ardala?
Is
who are
Barry
you-
still?
Hang on, Barry.
Under
Hang
his
on.
compulsion.
One
Oh,
question at a time, and this is Hatfield's.
Who are you coming towards? Which person are you coming towards?
I mean, I see Acheron going for somebody, so I'm going for the other person. Who is it?
Yeah,
Like the
Ardala
one?
was going for Garrett. Slip was going for Joseph. Hatfield, did you want to try and stop Ardala?
Yeah, please.
Strength Brawl versus Ardala's Strength Brawl. And as a reminder,
Can I use dexterity and athletics and weave out?
Because this is less. This is
I'm
just
like,
full on a
kinda like-
panic attempt to tackle Ardala. Like, no, wait, stop.
I'm trying to like, you know,
I mean,
I'm
tackle is just another word for grapple, which is definitely going to be Strength Brawl.
Does specialty against kindred apply here?
100%.
Yep. Ardala's kindred. Right, I want to know, why the fuck are you here? I loosened just enough so he could talk.
gonna reroll.
It's a social club. I came to be social in a club. I told you we're having a talk.
Leave. Now.
That's going to Hatfield, who was able to successfully either stand in Ardala's way or... I'm reluctant to say restrain Ardala because that's not going to go very well. So, however you would like to flavour stopping Ardala is entirely up to you.
Just body. Wait, no, I know that guy.
Look, I don't know what you all are seeing, but I'm not seeing what you two are.
I'm seeing people that I don't know, and they're gonna die.
And Acheron and Hatfield are seeing
No,
people that they
they're
know?
fucking not. Why are you here?
We're having a chat. It's a social club. It's what we do.
Why you have to chat here?
You are leaving now.
Doing here, Garrett. This ain't your scene.
Rami,
Get out.
please describe out loud the man that Acheron is speaking to
Yeah.
with your magic eyes.
Yeah. Oh, so she does. I don't know how
Pissed off looking Setite, you know, yeah.
Yeah, they're Setites. She's aware that they're Setites, at least, yeah.
They're
I,
Saturday.
s-
Mm-hmm.
I smell Setite mind games, Acheron. The wearing people you care about, kill them.
There is a very wide, sadistic smile, and that same hand that's still on the tie is rolling. I'm just letting you know the intention.
Well,
I'm letting you know the intention.
I'm letting you know that you're going to have to roll first.
That's
Slip.
fine. I don't mind.
Charisma, persuasion with a +1 from Rami. Acheron, wits and insight.
Beautiful.
Don't worry about it,
What's
bro.
an insight you said?
Wits and insight, Acheron.
You gotta believe me, it's your friend Slip. I'm your best buddy, remember? Wait, hold up. I don't need a friend. I'm scratching my arm. This mark sure is itchy. Kill that man.
I don't know what Slip's going on about.
Slip?
This guy is clearly Joseph. He looks like Joseph. He sounds like Joseph. He smells like Joseph. This is Joseph.
Okay. I have a question because I do have an oath to Slip. Does this sway my mind to at least consider what Slip is saying?
It would be like a question in your head. It's a question. You know, he's probably introduced a small amount of doubt, but at the same time, you would have to question your own senses.
Absolutely. Acheron is not. Acheron is not done. They are aware of the place they walked into. So their hold does get tighter on this tie, kind of rolling the material in their fist. And they will look them dead in the eye and say, "Where was the first scar I gave you?"
Why do you need to ask me these sort of questions? Don't you believe who I am? Tight. So tight. Tight. I'm going to go with manipulation and subterfuge on this guy, and do you want to go with wits and insight again, please?
Sure, I'll rouse the blood.
That's a good idea.
We're gonna reroll. At least 3 of
Zephyr
those.
has given out a free reroll as well if you need it or want it.
Oh, I would have taken the reroll had I known. Can I still do the reroll even though I did the willpower?
Can still. Yeah.
Okay, I'll leave it marked because I did do a willpower reroll. Should I re-rouse?
No, you don't need to re-rouse. You can redo the whole roll as is. You don't need to re-rouse.
Understood. Okay.
Re-rouse sounds like a character in a kid's TV show.
Okay. It's not any fucking better.
You have got a potential crit on the table, though.
I do, so I'm gonna re-roll 3. I can get willpower back.
Yes, I crit 7.
Still not a... Okay, wonderful.
7 versus his 7.
7v7, but it's a crit.
Oh shit! Miss it.
Oh.
Fuck.
Amazing.
You know, this man, he's evading the question, but this is normal behavior for Joseph. He's a very closed man, and as far as you can tell, this is Joseph. It's just Rami and Slip saying, and but this is Joseph.
Joseph and I have a very Joseph and I have a very special relationship in which he wouldn't mind if I did this, if it's the real him, of course. I move my head so that it is near his cheek, and I open my mouth and take a bite out of his cheek.
Yes. I'm going to count this as a bite attack.
First time I've... That's fine. I'm going to rouse the blood again.
-1 success.
This is not the first time I've done this to him. A strength brawl, you said, right?
Yes, please. It comes with a -1
And it'll
success
be-
penalty.
Okay, so let me add the modifier, and then you would take away the one.
Yeah, it's no modifier unless you've got speciality or something like that. I just take off one of your successes.
Oh no, the modifier is because I roused the blood.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
you're absolutely going to win that. And you bite down on him, and you begin to, I assume, drink from him.
Yes.
We'll let you slake 1 hunger, and increase his own. You are now blood bonded.
What does he taste like?
He tastes.
What does he taste
kindred. He does taste kindred, but you are also now at a level 1 blood bond to him. I didn't know we had that kind of relationship in public.
Well, it's definitely not him then. And I will toss him towards Ardala.
I would like you to roll.
I'm not causing him harm. I'm just tossing him in the way of
but I'm
of someone who will
why
cause
are you
him.
tossing
him in the way of harm?
Ardala? It's not for
For a friendly chat,
game.
I'm sure.
Yeah, it's not for a friendly chat or a nice game of paper, scissors, stone.
Well, he's given himself away. So I know it's not him.
True.
Because real Joseph would be fine with it because I am who I am and my bite is so great. So.
But you're also level 1 blood bonded to him now.
All right. Well, how would you like?
It's not a hard roll. I would like you to roll.
Okay. What would you like me?
Resolve an intelligence.
Okay.
And this is an extremely easy roll.
Okay. Resolve an intelligence and modifiers.
That's a success.
We'll re-roll it.
Okay.
Oh, it's a success. Never mind.
Yeah.
We won't re-roll it.
And you are able to throw Joseph to Ardala.
I sidestep since Hetfield had body blocked me, toosh, a solid wall. I just sidestep over and I go for the
Yeah, and of course I'll have said it out loud so that even Hatfield could hear me when I say it's not him.
Yeah.
So that maybe Hatfield can have some doubts about their person as well.
Oh, there are so many doubts happening.
Well, we'll get to that in a minute. One or two-handed Ardala. Strength melee.
Taking off heads.
I don't know, I think everyone should just trust Rami and her magic eyes at this point. That's all I got to say.
I think Acheron was already engaged with the person before you said they were who they were. Yeah, because if it was beforehand, Acheron probably would have been like.
I'm honestly surprised. I'm honestly surprised that Slip just hasn't said, "We've been Rami'd enough times, no more." Absolutely a success, Ardala. You are able to slice the blade through the air, slicing through the man's sinew and flesh and decapitating him. His body falls to the ground and starts to turn to ash before you. Garrett looks on, surprised. What does that mean?
neck. That's what it means.
Hatfield, you're getting Rami'd right now. It's happening right now. I'm watching it.
I get what you're saying, Slip, but what if it ain't?
I know, Set tight mind games. I know.
What are all these words you're using? Why did he turn into ash? What is
Shut
all
up.
this?
There is the sort of squint as that is not the kind of reaction a normal human has upon having somebody decapitate somebody else and then turn into ash. There would be a lot more screaming and swearing. Hatfield is suspicious.
Do you want me to kill them for you?
Who's going to press
That
the
is
button?
not what I said.
Just asking. Just ask
What
a
do
question.
what do I have to roll to see? Sorry. What do I have to roll to see if I can, if logic and reason will prevail?
Take my charisma +1 roll if you let me have it. There's a chance. There's a non-zero chance.
You also have Mithras in your head.
Yeah, like.
Oh, true. You're actually the chosen one.
Oh gosh, chosen for what?
Murdering Garrett, dog. Look.
Intelligence and resolve. Still Garrett.
Yeah, Hatfield
Logic
just
is eating
panics.
away, but it's Garrett as far as you can see. It's a bit weird, but people react very differently under stressful situations. Maybe, I mean, he's never seen anyone turn to ash after being decapitated. What the fuck's that about? How does someone react to that normally? Now you're finding out, you guess.
Hatfield, sidebar over here.
Just staring fixedly at this guy, kind of frozen, clearly wants to step aside, but knows if I move an inch, the others will swarm.
Yeah, don't leave me with the sword woman.
How about you come here, Slip?
Sure.
Slide over next to Hatfield.
The other guy was a fake, Hatfield.
I know what you're saying, Slip. I know what you're saying, and I know that it makes sense, but what if it ain't?
Alright, what if it ain't? What does that mean for your boy?
While they're having that conversation, can I slip by Barry and be like, Barry, go for it.
Shiv, am I still suffering from my compulsion, or so my gloating before didn't do it? Okay.
What gloating?
He gloated. He was like, y'all ain't got a mouth like this.
Yeah.
I bet you guys can't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you're out of compulsion, that's fine.
Okay. Alright, so what? Some of you say this is a mental whammy thing, and some of you are saying they're your friends?
It's a mental whammy.
I'm telling you.
It is a mental whammy thing.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Okay.
So what if it ain't?
It is. Hatfield.
Then your guy is compromised anyway.
Who's the closest enemy to
Your
me?
guy is in the Setite Lodge. It
Hey,
doesn't
it's me,
matter
your
who
boy,
he is
Garrett.
anymore. I'm going to fucking murder you if you speak once again.
Oh Lord. Okay.
Barry?
Man's not far, so I think Barry could fucking jump.
Barry will grab him or do a pounce thing, and he'll just shout like, "Hammer and chisel, let's go, boys!"
I think that Barry says that, and Persephone will actually stand in front of Hatfield, ready to essentially catch them should they try to stop this.
Yeah, you know I gotta try. As far as I can tell, that's my boy. I
totally understand.
May I help Persephone in that, like, you grab one arm, I'll grab the other for just the +1? Just the +1.
Yeah.
Okay. Persephone strength brawl, Hatfield strength brawl.
Oh shit, that's really good. Oh,
I forgot to add the +1. But I re-roll it or just re-roll a
I don't think it would have made any difference because, even with the +1, there was no potential crit on the table. But if you want, I'll let you re-roll it because this could be fun.
don't want to be doing this either.
Watching you
Yeah,
space
reroll
jam
the whole-
over our
the whole
heads
roll.
like fucking Michael Jordan.
Reroll the whole thing.
Yeah, reroll the whole thing. Fuck it. There we go, you see? That backfired on me, didn't it?
That's my go. That's my go.
Yep, you are able, with Slip's assistance, to restrain Hatfield, who is just there, watching as Barry leaps forward. Barry, strength brawl. Monstrous jaw and all that coming into play. One
You're
chew for
muted.
yes, two for no.
I'm not hungry enough to get chomping, so it's just gonna be with my fists.
Okay, strength brawl.
Barry, yeah, Barry will point to his cleaver and say, "Don't worry, I don't use that," and he'll go after him with his hands.
Amazing. Yes, Barry.
Okay, I'm rolling now. Strength. This is grapple attack, right?
No, you want to punch.
No.
Oh, I do want to punch, so I do not get a bonus. Thank you. Thank you. All right.
Yep. Barry, you leap forward. Hatfield, restrained, just watches as the word "hat"
Screaming, thrashing.
just echoes into the air as Barry, clenched fist, dives through and punches the man's skull straight off of its shoulders. Hatfield, you will take 1 humanity stain. You have kind of allowed your touchstone to be hurt, but as far as you know, that is your touchstone.
Oh, I see.
Try to allow it.
Yeah, which is why you're only getting the 1 stain.
Does the body ash afterwards?
It does not.
That's not great for us. But does he now look like a different guy now that he's dead? Or
Okay, yeah. He'll slowly
okay,
I
well,
have a question. I've never seen Garrett. So when I look at Garrett, what does he look like before it fades?
He would still look like Garrett.
Some
even though you
random
haven't seen him
whoever
before,
this
yeah.
Garrett is.
while still
Akron?
kind of restraining Hatfield, just like talking in Hatfield's ear, like "You're good, you're good."
Hatfield, you see? His face changed. Look at it.
Can we even see the face anymore if Barry punched his head off?
I
Barry,
will go to the head.
It did technically
head.
change.
It did technically
Akron
change,
will
but it is
open-
still very much unidentifiable with Barry's
Yeah,
special
Hatfield-
touch.
Trying to shake free of the restraint, immediately going to rush to that body and just frantically check for desperately any sign that maybe this wasn't Garrett. The clothes, the wall, anything.
You won't find anything.
Akron goes to the body. I'm going to the head. Going to open the fucked up mouth. Do I find fangs in there?
Let's find out.
Akron has a thing about teeth.
That is part of the Akron iceberg. That's established.
Our friendly neighborhood tooth fairy.
As
Heads or
deep
tails?
sea is the tooth fairy.
Acheron, heads
Tails.
or tails? It is
Tails.
heads.
Mm.
You do not find
Okay.
fangs.
So what do I find?
You find the remains of the mouth have been mostly smashed in. Where there would normally be fangs is completely missing. The body itself, or the head, sorry, would be extremely unidentifiable. More so than anything you've probably witnessed before firsthand. This was an extremely
Well done,
effective
Barry.
punch.
yeah.
Um,
See what I mean? There's no way that's Jerry. It doesn't look anything like him.
Garrett, darling, Garrett.
Yeah, there's no way that's Garrett.
I-
It doesn't look anything like him.
Okay, we'll
When
divide
I,
you.
No
both.
longer
Not
listening to them,
anymore.
just kneeling at this corpse, freaking out.
I might have
so
missed it, but I think were you saying something, Rami? I'm sorry if I missed it, or you weren't saying
It
something.
wasn't important. It wasn't important. You're good.
When I go to the body, because the body's not fucking far, I am going to ask Hatfield, who I know is freaking out, and I say, right, Hatfield, get together. How well did you know Garrett? Did you know of tattoos, scars, birthmarks?
A small nod. Like, tattoos on his
Wonderful.
Oh, Hatfield does
I
just
stripped
freaking out.
I stripped the body. Are there any tattoos or anything like that that would be recognizable to Hatfield?
There would be, yeah. Strangely, last minute thing that they've just added because you lost the coin flip.
You could try calling your friend.
It's not me to recognize it. It's Hatfield to recognize it. I'm just removing the clothes. So
I could
Hatfield
technically
didn't lose the coin toss.
Some of the powers that I have that bring people back to life, that destroy their bodies, it only works on kind. I could try it and show you that they're not.
Yeah, actually,
kind.
there's a question. Is this corpse bleeding like a human or like a kindred?
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't be bleeding.
Point, yeah.
Okay, so it's not bleeding like a human then.
No.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd like to think there is where I can put two and two together and take the metaphorical breath that kindred don't need.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you're still going to have the humanity stain.
I mean, Hatfield is not okay. That is for sure. Hatfield is
Mm-hmm.
not okay. Hatfield is visibly not okay. But the kind of the freaking out like does recede a little bit.
Supple offer a hand up.
Come on.
Doesn't accept the hand, just stands.
Good enough.
Oh. So we're using those important to you. How they know who they are is interesting.
Problem for later, not right now.
Mm-hmm. Let's move on. Akron's now livid. I like visibly.
Oh yeah.
We are at. Maybe we should just burn the whole place down.
I will say Hatfield is no longer talking and has gone that kind of calm stillness that y'all by now would know comes right before the fury.
Yes, if they know about the people we care about, all the more reason to kill each and every single one of them.
I still want to make sure that they are in fact Sadites before we just. What if they just trick us and one of the random people is someone we actually know?
Sure.
Thank God for your special eyes. You'll be able to help us.
Yeah.
Right.
Pushing forward.
We proceed.
You pull open the door handle. It silently opens to a large library. Rows of bookshelves, all filled with books, large and small, hardbound, leather-bound tomes of knowledge surround you. Standing silently in front of you. Damn, that's a bit shit. Let's reroll some of that. That's still a bit shit. Everyone? Or what? Well, one of you. Sorry. Intelligence and awareness.
Intelligence and awareness. I've got a pool of 7.
I have 6.
You got it.
Mm-hmm.
We're around and seeing.
I need to raise my intelligence one of these days.
What a nerd.
And we're re-rolling 3 of those. Oh my god. 5.
Reroll one as well. Reroll 3. Standing silently in front of you is Kula and an entourage of other Banu Hakim. He looks upon you all as words leave his mouth. child, you've done so well fighting your way here. And now that you have, you must make a choice. You have earned the right to become members of this warrior lodge. Ardala, my child, come, step forward. Did you bring it with you?
We actively know that the Banu Hakim are in hiding.
I know for sure that the Banu Hakim are not here.
I think if I see Ardala shaking her head in kind of like disbelief, this is when I'll activate Horrid Form.
Are you sure?
I mean, no. But also, like, I...
Before you do, I'd like you to make a willpower roll then, please.
I don't know what I got. What I get?
Well, as you know,
I don't think I can
tell,
reroll that. So
that is Kulal.
I mean,
Come out of hiding, have you?
You're not directly a member of the tower, so I would most certainly allow you still to go into horrid form and do what you want to do. But as far as you are aware, that is still Kulal that you will be attacking.
momentary glance at Slip, because he's who I have an oath with. And I just raise a brow.
Kulal, why have you come out of hiding? To congratulate us? To pat my back?
Where else do you think we were hiding?
In the set
I'm gonna speak to Kulal in our like little family language.
Oh shit.
Mm.
You smirk. Ardal, there is no need for secrets and codes.
I will again
potentially
do that once again. And I'm gonna and I'm telling him, I'm going to speak to you like this right now. That's the first time. If you don't answer in this, I will attack you no matter what.
Wits! Insight!
Can I give +1?
Nope.
Because of my doubt? Can I? No? Okay, this is like a personal thing. Got
as far as you are convinced that this is Kulal. Smart thinking, though. Gotta remember, I can rouse as well. Ardala. Although what appears to be Kulal is presenting to you an order, an argument that makes sense to you, you don't question it. You'll go along with this for now, but there is something off. The fact that he referred to you as his child rather than sister. There is something off about this. You don't know if Kulal has been kindred napped and is being held against his will, or is under the influence of Dominate. But there is something that is off.
I will look to Ardala, and Ardala will see these like telltale signs of these like protruding veins appearing just beneath Akron's skin, just beneath their eyes. And you can see this like subtle movement of like the plates in their face basically shifting And it is, I don't fully horde form yet, but it is this like, all I need is the go and I will shift. But just so that she knows she's not alone in her doubt.
Right. Well, we are in the middle of a raid, so we're gonna have to keep going.
If I wanna attack, because I did say that I was going to in our own crypto language or whatever. I told him that if he's not gonna answer me in our language, which he implemented technically, since he's the primogen, he made it a point to have this as one of the security measures for us. If he's not going to answer, what do I need to do to be
I'll
still
let you do
able
a
to attack?
willpower check at a reduced difficulty, because you have got questions, and he did roll a messy crit.
Yeah, no, that's totally fair.
Fuck my life, really?
That was bad.
Would you like success at cost?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's the only way right now.
Yeah.
We're going to call this one the one with Diablerie, boys. Ardala, you leap forward. You don't care that this... Oh, you could use the reroll from Pixie if you so wish instead. You're going to miss out on Diablerie, though. Oh, now you're tempted, aren't you?
I don't know if I would be able to. I think I'm going to keep the willpower or like the reroll for like this Diablerie if anything happens. Because I feel like it might be actually like a harder one.
It's also dangerous because of the Banu Hakim blood stuff, you know, where they like frenzy.
That's fine. If I frenzy on these bitches, it's okay.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I'm just saying, like, you're making a good choice.
Yeah.
No, save that reroll for the Diablerie.
The reroll for if anything happens with the Diablerie, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't need to worry about the Bane, because you're already doing Diablerie, so it's not going to... We're bypassing it, so that's no problem.
Oh, I see, okay. Got it.
Leap forward, all 4 of your fangs bared. You don't care if this is Kulal. It could be. It might not be. There's enough doubt there for you to say, fuck it. You leap upon this man, and you begin to tear through his flesh with your bare hands. You sink your fangs directly into a vein, and you drink every single bit from him until you are drinking directly from his heart's blood. You know the taste. This is not your first Diablerie. This is your first Diablerie since joining the Camarilla, however. But consequences be damned. They've besmirched your primogen. I would like you to roll Strength, Resolve, 4 times, please.
Holy shit. What is this collective doing in response? Are we oh my godding? Like when they say you know, are we
I can rouse for this, yeah?
You can rouse, yep. One down. Success on all 3. Just barely on one of them. But still
Do
a
I
success.
roll? Is it 4? I did only 3.
Oh, yeah, one more. Sorry. Thank you.
I just want to be fair. Okay, so I am at hunger 5, but I'm drinking, right?
Yep.
How does that work? Can I rouse again?
You'll be able to slake all your hunger after these rolls.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you'd have to do the last one just straight.
Just straight, okay.
Straight, but you do have that reroll just in case things don't go well.
2 messy crits.
So, those are all successes. I have no idea why roll 20 is being silent on me. It shouldn't be. There we go. Thanks for working, roll 20. But because you had 2 messy crits, you are going to lose 3 humanity. You may slake 5 hunger, and after you have lost 3 humanity, I would like you to roll.
Ooh, child.
Whatever's left of your humanity, plus your blood potency.
Anybody got a direct line to Daddy Scourge over here? Because we're gonna have to have him come get his girl.
I was complaining earlier, before we started playing, but I'm not complaining anymore. I'm fine. I'll see ya.
If I roll humanity on the thing and then I add the modifier for the blood potency, is that fine?
That's what I was assuming you could do.
Yeah.
Without
should
having to
work,
roll
right?
directly.
In case it doesn't work, I'll just...
That's fine.
Okay.
It rolls.
Oh, god damn.
You have the reroll. You have the reroll.
No, I got a crit hit.
You could go.
Oh wait, so what am I looking at? Oh,
you could still re-roll the 4-2-4. I will say it's worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Very worth it.
I love Diablerie Night. It's great.
What?
Feels good, man.
You clicked willpower,
sorry.
not willpower reroll.
Let me just do that again.
Yeah.
There we go. 5.
Fine. You have 25 XP. You can spend immediately on increasing your blood potency, or presence, obfuscate, dominate.
Wait. Do I have to have the 25? Or do I get 25?
You have 25 XP right now that you have to spend on either those disciplines or increasing your blood potency.
Fuck, I'll increase my blood potency. Fuck it, whatever.
Love to see it.
I mean, it's still the normal XP amount, so it would be whatever times 10 for your blood potency. So if you're at blood potency 3 and you go to 4, it'd be 40 XP. So you can go into your total XP you have currently. So you'd still have to spend 15 XP to do that.
Well, then probably I will grab Obfuscate 3 then. I think.
Better, yeah.
Nice.
And I'm gonna get that one that allows me to bypass cameras now.
Love to see it.
And as Ardala flicks her head back, blood still dripping from her fangs, as a decaying body shrivels into a raisin-like structure on the floor, you just hear a few scared screams and know that others are running out.
Now can I be more informed?
An absolutely inhumane,
There's nothing left.
Like,
shriek
mask
oh your face got it.
and on my face right now. like I am pretty much a monster now.
We've gone very low. We've gone very low. Okay.
Very low.
We've gone past the the cool stage.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Scourge is not going to be happy about that.
Oh, and you will have black
later.
tendrils in your aura for the next 4 years.
Hey.
Newest fashion statement.
Yeah. Is that 4 of us now?
It's trendy now.
Yeah.
Why
Now
do
that
they
you
keep showing
have
the same shit?
eliminated
beast is
the
showing.
Setite threat, what would you all like to do?
The whole Setite threat is gone? There's no stragglers?
Correct.
We set this building on fire.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yes, we're gonna leave. And well, so we leave, building goes on fire.
Well,
yeah,
that's the plan. You are easily able to trace your way back through the lodge. A few stragglers remain, but bolt out the door upon sight of you. Every so often you happen upon a body or pile of ash, and you know you're walking a path that Pandora has also taken. You step out of the building and see Pandora standing next to the Scourge as his armored gauntlet catches one of the lodge members by the neck, crushes it, and with his other hand reaches for the top of the Kindra's head and pulls it off with seeming ease as Pandora giggles and claps, practically jumping in place. As the pair catch sight of you, Pandora, now coatless, contains herself from her excitement from watching the Scourge apply his work. My coterie, I knew you would succeed. I was also very successful in rooting out the serpents on my own path. And of course, with Mordred here to catch anything we missed, we can call this a success. You have plans for the building?
Quietly unzipping backpack, taking out bottles, preparing Molotov.
Yes, we were thinking of burning it to the ground.
Burning?
Unless you want to take it over and do something with it.
No. This territory is not suitable. If you are going to burn it, though, I believe the Scourge and I should take our leave. Separately, sadly.
As just before flavoring, like a quick rewind, before we left the building, all those feral weapon sort of obvious Shlachta signs sort of back into Persephone's body. So when they come out, they just, they just look like a very heavily muscle-bound woman by our side. We still have a masquerade to uphold.
Do we want to, though?
I so rarely get to see the Scourge in action.
We'll talk about it.
You have my thanks. I shall change and return to Elysium. Know that word of your deeds here will spread. Good evening to you all.
Good evening.
And Mordred will just turn to Ardala, tilt his head as if, got anything? You fucking Diablerist?
I'm just sickly smiling at him, very satisfied, but also, yeah.
He'll bow. Turn and walk away into the shadows, heading outside of the city. Hatfield.
Yes.
Time for us.
Indeed it is. I would like to do what I do best. Molotov in hand. Lighter comes out. Flick that thing, set it to light. Yeet!
Would you like to roll for it, or would you just like automatic success?
I mean... What kind of question's that?
If you want to roll for it, it's Dex Athletics, but you can just have basic success for free.
At this point, you know what? I'll just take it.
Hatfield, you throw the Molotov.
I'll say Persephone helps.
Yeah. With Persephone
to
by
throw,
your side.
you know.
Also throwing a couple of Molotovs each, smashing through the windows and engulfing the entire lodge in flames. Thanks to its wooden exterior, it has easily caught fire. You all turn together, and that is when you hear it, charging out of the park. Three. 9 foot tall, salivating, muscular, giant killing machines known as Garou stand before you. Clearly, their attention was caught by the flames.
Of course. Of course. Of course. Should I
Glad you're waiting for horrid form now.
Should I do that shit now?
That would be a good idea.
Yeah. I'll fucking do the rouse check.
You guys have to get some of this lupine blood. It's the best.
No, it's not.
Did it go? It went. I gained 100. All right. Wonderful. I don't have to do any like discipline. At least I didn't see it in the thing that you have to do any disciplines. You just get to like. There's no, at least in the book when I copied it.
Yeah, I think it's just a turn.
Yeah,
you've just got to wait a turn as your entire body changes, bones crack, flesh stretches. Would you like to describe what your horrid form is going to be now, or would you like to wait for the start of the second turn?
No, we can describe what's happening. You guys, Ardell, you would have gotten a peek of this, you know, the kind of veins coming up beneath their skin and the bones in their face shifting. You see that's like blood vessels in their eyes and in their face start to kind of pop a little bit, almost like what would look almost like bruising beneath the skin because a blood vessel popped. But it happens all over their body, and they start to grow exceedingly tall, and their limbs stretch, claws, and you start to see from their back bursts out what can only be described as dragon wings. But it is this weird mass of flesh and like wet looking flesh and pulsing vein and bone. And you notice that as this happens, their face obviously grows to match the size of their body, but the corners of their mouth stretch essentially to their ears and splits. And you just see rows and rows of teeth with fangs essentially within their mouth. And about every inch of them, you start seeing these eyes blink open. They are essentially a very weird eldritch looking angel / dragon. This happens over the course of the turn.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who would like to go after Acheron?
Barry can go.
Alright. What would you like to do?
It's a new scene, right?
Mm-hmm.
I will activate toughness. So that'll be a rouse.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm going to activate toughness, and then I'll just kind of keep my eyes open. Oh, I guess I can probably activate Eyes of the Beast because that's free. So I'll activate Toughness and Eyes of the Beast, and I'll just kind of... I heard the werewolves, but I don't think I see them yet, right?
Oh, you see them? They're standing right in front of you.
Them.
They're about 9 foot tall.
The building's on fire as well, so we have plenty of light.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, well, I guess, I guess I'll go in. I'll fight one.
Hey! Let's get into the mix.
Strength roll.
I guess, yeah. I guess, since I'm fighting a lupine, I am gonna go in for a bite attack with my, vicious maul.
Strength roll, and because monstrous maw, you don't have a success penalty.
Oh.
Very nice.
Oh, yeah.
But it's a lupine. They get a lot of dice.
Not enough. But enough for a reroll. Not enough.
Well, if you're rerolling... I'm the attacker, right? So I still win.
Yeah.
And mine
but you could reroll to get a bit more damage off on it.
I don't... I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think bite attacks are a flat amount. I think my bite attack
does... 2 ag.
Well, with a vicious maul, it's 3 ag. But I can't do more. Yeah, I can post here.
I've got it. 3 ag. That's good enough for me. Barry! Without even thinking or hesitating, you lurch forward as your entire face opens up like a snake. Your exposed fangs leap upon this creature, and you start tearing pieces of flesh and fur away. The lupine lets out a cry of pain as it tries to attack you, but unfortunately for it, it is in too much pain to be able to actually grasp at you or do anything. Who would like to go next?
Hello.
I have a question before.
Yeah.
How much damage do grenades do?
What did we decide on that one for?
The party poppers are just wood and metal fragmentation. And there was never I don't remember what the damage value assigned to them was. Just that they've got kind of like a big radius on them.
They were for fights. Yeah, they were fighting specific supernatural creatures and mobile states.
These are specific. Yeah, which for werewolf, I don't know. It's not silver. Metal's not silver, unfortunately.
That's what I was wondering about it. Sorry, that's it.
Hatfield.
Yeah, Hatfield has had a day.
A night.
I would like done. Just did. Hatfield was already right on the edge, right on the edge, and this is just one more thing. Snapping in their direction. I would like to activate prowess and dive into the fray with no regard to for personal safety.
Rouse. Would you like to work on the one that Barry's already beginning to eat, or would you like your own?
One Barry's going after is probably the smart thing, but I don't know if I'm feeling smart.
Okay, the one on your own. Strength, bro. Prowess, we just add your prowess if you're successful. And he's going to try and punch back, I guess. Damn.
I'm doing a willpower reroll.
That's 3. So that's 6 superficial damage. Hatfield halved to 3 as you lurch forward. your vitae flowing through your veins, supernaturally enhancing your natural strength. Unfortunately for you, you are not fast enough to avoid the incoming giant paw that comes crashing down and slices across your chest. Next.
Screaming defiance.
Hello,
I'm just
it's
gonna-
me, boy.
Oh, you want to?
Yes, please. I would like to vomit bees all over the third one, please.
Free action, I believe, for you, isn't it?
Yeah, basically.
Yep.
Just because I have a feeling that Ardala's gonna fuck this boy up, so I'd like to debuff him first, and then maybe then I'll go for a scuttle because I apparently have had great luck with restraining much larger creatures than me, and I'll try to restrain him, grapple him for her as well.
Face hugger slip back again.
Blah, 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 blah. I am the queen.
Yep. Strength brawl.
All right, and whoop, we rouse for this because oh god, someone help me.
5 is a crit.
Oh, I better do a fucking reroll then.
You better not, you son of a bitch.
I fucking did. Yeah, I'm a son of a bitch. I'm a fucking werewolf. Literally, son of a bitch. I thought that was quite clever. I'm sorry.
Was that with
is
the -2 from the
that
bees?
was with a
Shit.
-2.
Well, I came so close. Take it.
Because that was a grapple attack, though you won't take any damage. As you attempt to envelop this creature, as you have done before, running over the incredibly large frame so it is unable to attack you, but is in essence restrained. Unfortunately for you this time, it doesn't work, even with the bees surrounding it. Rami, did you want to go next?
Yeah. Is the one that's covered in bees like they get a -2 dice rolls, right? Is that what that is?
They have a -2 at the moment, and if you attack them, they'll have a -3 because.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw sharp thing. That's plan. Yep. I can activate a discipline and throw things, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna activate toughness, just in case I get hit.
Rouse check for me, please.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna rouse forward, throwing thing. Cool.
And Dex and Athletics to throw a thing. Sorry, to
eat a thing. I got you. At a 7 in the crit.
Hold on, I'm gonna bother re-rolling. 7, it's 9, it's 5 damage. Very nice. Rami, you pull out one of your lesser light scalpels. You watch as there is a reflection of fire in the blade for but a brief moment, and you throw it through the sky. Air, bollocks. It impacts directly into Lupine's eye, causing it great pain. As it swats away the bees and clutches at its eye socket, your scalpel still sticking out.
I think she's gonna. Can we make sure that I got that back? Just. That's it. I'm gonna go hide over there.
Ardala. You got a choice of one that Barry's currently trying to consume, one that is actually being a bit successful against Slip, but currently does have a scalpel sticking out of his eyeball, and one that Hatfield is particularly pissed off with. Ardala deep in thought, so much so that her internet is going to cut out. Oh no, it was Rissa's.
No, it's Rissa, yeah.
Okay, I was like, no, I'm still here, excuse me.
I'm the Rami now!
Okay,
Oh no,
I have a
you run me into soul.
question. If I want to use cauldron of blood on the bead one,
Mhm.
it's
Hey, if Barry's feeding on that one, that's BuzzFeed.
so it's Dex
That
and
one was terrible.
Athletics for me to hit him, I guess, or like touch it, touch the lupine.
I think
And
you do
then
Dex
it's
and Athletics to
contact.
get in a physical grip with him.
Yeah, but he's already kind of like grappling slip, right?
No, that failed. That is the wisest choice to go for, because he would have a -4 penalty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for that one. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. Morales.
And he's just going to try and dodge because that's all he can do.
My brain
What
was
a
just like,
puppy.
those are my werewolf killing scalpels, actually. It's like the third time you fall werewolf.
I rammed you this time.
We're gonna reroll.
So am I, for sure.
Yeah. I win.
Yep. It is, you are able, Ardala, to successfully duck, weave, avoid the bees, avoid slip, avoid Rami, watches the scalpel is just sticking out of his eyeball and flailing crazily in the air. And you are able
And then
to easily grasp him.
Resolve and Blood Sorcery versus Composure and Occult, which I don't know what their role is, but to see how many aggravated damage I do.
So your resolve blood sorcery versus its composure and occult.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
No, that's not. Well, I guess I can't rouse twice, right, in a round?
Yeah.
Can I?
Yeah. You can
Cool.
rouse as many times as you want, and you can only activate one power at a time.
That's fine.
But
this
you
is
can
still
have
the
as many
same
powers
power.
as you want active at the same time.
Yep. 8.4 aggravated damage.
That's a lot of damage.
I want to hear that boiling blood sound.
You're so strong.
Ardala, you grasp at this creature's arm, and it only takes a fraction of a second as the blood inside of it begins to boil, superheating itself. You notice that the limb is bubbling, boiling, the fur is coming out of place, so much so that you can see the dark skin beneath, and suddenly the entire limb is blown off.
I'm gonna just scream fangs out. Get the fuck out of here. This is not your fucking business if you want to fucking live.
Creature screams, growls in your face with its one arm.
Yeah, scream. You lost an arm, you idiot.
And it's now the Lupine's turn.
Okay, hold on. Persephone didn't get to go.
Oh, yeah, Persephone.
Eyes of the Beast and Feral Weapons just fucking as they fucking, Hulk out again. So real quick, what's left? Because I know blood boilings have happened. There's people being grappled.
All three are still active, but that one werewolf has
still
got
active.
one arm off and he's lost his watch.
Wonderful. Is this the same one that has the scalpel poking out of its eyeball?
That's the one. It's not looking good for him. I mean, in a way, it kind of works out because he's like, oh, I couldn't look this way anyway, so,
Okay, and then the others being like grappled and the others being like dealt with by Hatfield, yeah? There's like a combo situation happening over there?
The one that is being dealt with by Hatfield is currently swiping away at Hatfield and cutting off massive chunks of them.
It's fine, don't worry about it. Hatfield is screaming defiance.
Wonderful, and we support that.
He doesn't need his watch to know it's dying time.
Right, so my question is this, right? Because it's not, what I have in mind isn't necessarily a cold shock, but it's up to you. I mentioned earlier that parts of Persephone's body has like hardened. There's like this almost I don't want to say crystalline, but it's sort of similar, but I guess bone stuff around their thighs, and they very much like fucking RoboCop, Winter Soldier, pick your person, fucking haul ass up to the one that's fighting Hatfield, and they're going to essentially grapple their neck. The idea being that they're going to flank this thing so that they're not,
I'm not going to count that as a cool shot.
Werewolf's snout here. So, but yes, grappling with their thighs with the intent to like eventually twist their head off.
Strength, bro.
I got you. The way you looked at me, you're like, wait, what?
It was like grappling with her thighs, and I'm like, that's not fighting. Oh, wait, Mortal Kombat. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, to eventually twist their head off. Yeah. And so because feral weapons, right? This would add the +2 modifier to the brawl. Yes.
Don't think. Does it come in with grappling?
I don't know. See, I don't know. The reason why I mention it is just because it's like an additional thing to their body that wasn't originally there. Now that they're all schlocked it out. It's really up to you how you want to do it.
No, this doesn't come into effect for grappling.
Okay, not a problem.
It just adds a +2 modifier to damage. So you just get a flat. And you're not doing damage when you're doing a grapple.
Okay. Yeah, they're gonna do another reroll for the 1, 5, and the 2. It's not by much, but hey, we're out here doing the damn thing.
Persephone strides forward like a resurrected cybernetic policeman from Detroit and attempts to restrain the monstrous creature before her. Unfortunately, it is far too pissed off, far too large, and she is unable to get a decent grip upon it. Those two have already gone, but I am going to activate their powers. So.
What if they don't? They just don't.
And the third one. Oh. I feel really mean picking on Rami, so I will choose Slip.
You can pick on me. I don't care.
No, you're not exactly. You're
Do
not
it.
in close combat range anyway. You threw a thing and then you started to advance, so you're not in close combat range. However, Slip is after a failed grapple, and Slip, you're going to get bitch slapped by this bitch. How would you like to respond?
Wait.
I will try to punch back.
Are you sure? Well, I suppose you are. So, yeah, strength roll.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Whoa, we rolls.
Double punching, one punch here and the other one here, like.
That's why I'm like, I have fortitude. I'd be fine. I'd be fine. I have like 9 health.
They're trying to knock each other out. That's all.
3 against the Lupine's 10.
All those
That's
dice.
prowess activated. That is
All
7
those dice.
superficial damage,
Jesus.
which we are going to halve down to 4 superficial damage on Slip.
4?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And at the start of round
Right.
2, each werewolf is going to regenerate 1 bit of superficial health.
What do they do? What if they just
RJ is saying there's a reroll? Can I use
Yeah.
that? Then I will, right before I end my turn, regrow a small portion of my face by mending, please.
You can't.
Okay.
Why?
Because he used his turn to to punch outside of his turn, therefore he skips his go.
Oh, I understand. Okay. No, I like me player was curious of the mechanics because I wasn't sure.
Yeah, it's just one of those ones where VTM, if you look in the core book, it's like,
Amazing.
Like the whole combat in the V5 core book's a bit.
It's messy.
The bees will avenge me. It's fine.
Yeah. I'll avenge you. Don't worry. I'll protect you next time you get hit.
Yeah, I mean, our combat is fairly homebrew, using the core rules as a basis because the core rules are hot garbage. As is tradition, really, for combat in a World of Darkness game. Yet Street Fighter, made by World of Darkness, was fucking amazing.
I don't know.
If you want to watch that, by the way, go to Lost Tribes Gaming, who do a Street Fighter 20th anniversary, which is fan-made, but based on the original. They do a great game. Acheron, you are now in horrid form.
And
you look like a chair. What does Acheron's chair wish to do? Barry, perhaps your chair wishes to communicate with the other chair, and they could do some sort of chair thing. We could call it a chair meeting.
What's your chair saying?
Hey, hello, what's up?
You're in full horrid
It's
form. It's me. It's the Emperor. What would you like to do?
Fantastic. All right. So, Slip just got bitch slapped, right?
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
Pretty fucking
so
badly.
Right. So we're gonna troll forward, and
this is he was bitch slapped by the one with one arm and a knife in his eye. Scalpel.
Amazing. So we're gonna tackle. I guess we're gonna tackle it, and I mean, is that what I get? Like, not in a grapple sense, but in a sense of just like running over it. Do you know what I mean?
Strength brawl, anyway.
Yeah.
But you don't. I get you. You don't want to grapple. You want to damage. That's definitely going to be strength brawl, and it's going to try and dodge out of the way.
Okay. So my question is this, right? Because I'm in horde form. Because when I put it to the thing and looked in the book, it didn't give me any clue if like there's additional dice or
you get to redistribute dots. You get to redistribute physical dots as you would for flesh crafting.
Okay, so
but you can only move physical dots, I believe, with the horrid form.
So I can put for a strength brawl, I can put let's just say 2 dots into strength for this temporarily.
If you take 2 dots off something else, yes.
Fantastic. I'll do that right now. And then I'll roll. I can rouse in horde form, right?
Oh, yes.
Wonderful. We're successful. Now we roll strength brawl. Add 2. We're looking at a critical hit.
I've got to re-roll just because I've got to. I can only re-roll.
I mean, I got it
3
as well. I can re-roll 3 as well.
Okay, 7. Okay, that's reasonable. Against your 8, that's not reasonable.
Yeah. Full. You guys would probably hear like a really crazy sound come out of Acheron, and then they just full charge at the one that attacked Slip.
Acheron, in your monstrously horrid form, you charge forward at the one-armed creature that is currently in fisticuffs with Slip, dealing out significant damage to him. You owe him an oath. Not only that, but this is your coterie. This is your possessions. If anyone is going to kill anyone in this coterie, it's you. And you lurch forward, charging at full speed, crashing into the monstrous Hulk, pushing him aside, making it actually fall to the ground. You notice it grasps with its one hand at its shin and goes
Yeah.
Barry.
There's probably a sound that comes from Acheron's form currently that you can almost hear the echo of Acheron's like sadistic laughter, but it's just overlaid with this like multi-toned, almost metallic sounding screech. Its tail is gonna like kind of protectively go around Slip.
Barry is going to he's just gonna take a bite out of crime. He's gonna keep on a chomping.
Okay. Strength brawl versus its strength brawl.
And I did blood.
Hang on. I gave damage to the wrong lupine. Okay. Barry, right. Strength brawl versus its strength brawl. No, it's Dex Athletics, I'm sorry. Thank King.
Nice.
Oh, sorry. Thank Gaia.
I'm sorry, Gaia is dying, so do not thank her.
Didn't they actually kill Gaia in the new version or something?
In the Apocalypse, in 5th edition, the Apocalypse is here. So, yeah, kind of. I'm still reading it.
We're not going to talk about Werewolf 5.
Please, no. I've already complained about it enough.
I would happily join in with those complaints, but I'm going to be quiet.
It's really good in some sections, but, you know.
So this combat.
I was going to say, who's next?
Yeah. The screaming defiance Hatfield's not having a very nice time. First things first, I can do the rouse to heal a bit, right?
You absolutely can.
Well, I'm doing that.
Okay. And you may heal whatever is appropriate for your blood potency.
Blood potency is 2. That would be healing
2. Superficial.
Okie doke. So I'm gonna do that. And then I am going to rouse again to activate toughness this time.
Good thinking. Hatfield, you're using your powers!
I know! It's so strange. But I guess if anywhere warrants it. And heck, I'm gonna really go out on a limb here, and I'm gonna rouse for the surge thingy to punch this guy real good.
Strength brawl to punch real good. That's what we should have on your mug, Hatfield. I want to punch real good. And on the other side,
I
I'd
want
like
to
to
punch
not.
real good. Yeah.
Get on that. Oh, shit. Yeah, fuck it.
And I still have prowess activated.
What the
So I don't know how to dice that.
It's just a flat addition.
Okay.
I'm gonna re-roll because that's just pathetic.
Yeah,
That's
I'm gonna willpower reroll also because I want to punch real good.
That's fair. What's your prowess rating?
It is 2.
Hate you, Hatfield.
Also, my dog says hi.
I hate you.
Heart hands, heart hands, heart hands.
Hatfield! You've had enough of this fucking creature. You've had enough of this fucking night. You've had enough of this fucking existence.
It's true.
None of these cunts will listen to you. You've got Mithras itching away in your head. You just had enough. The highlight of your day was burning down this fucking lodge. And now this furry-ass motherfucker's standing in your way, and all you want to do is go home and sleep for the day. You've had enough, quite frankly. You work through the pain. You crack your knuckles. And while it's distracted, looking at Persephone, you punch it as hard as you can, straight in the back of its spine. Your punch is so tough, you actually able to penetrate the hide. You can feel the spinal column with the tips of your knuckles, but you pull the fist back as the creature lumbers backwards and looks at you, growling in your face with a look of defiance and anger upon it. I know I should have fucking hit you.
Mirrored.
You took your go, which brings us straight to Rami.
Hello. I don't know what's going on. I guess I can stab things and throw things that stab.
I mean, you threw a scalpel at a
Yeah,
creature
I'm saying that's what I
is...
can do.
I'll
do it again,
that
too.
If I was you. Yeah.
No, yeah, I don't know which one has, like... Are there still the 2 up?
All 3 are barely up.
Ah.
There's one that's on the floor because I knocked it down. The one that had your already there scalpel. In its eyeball. That one's still on the floor if you want to.
Oh, can I go get my scalpel and stab it again?
Yep. You can push the scalpel further in if you want. You don't even need to pull it out.
I'm like, I'll do it. It kills it. I was going to make a joke. No one pulls out in this game. I'm so sorry. Anyway.
Spaces Rain.
Hi. Are you sure you want me to stop playing this game?
Wash your mouth out with soap and do a Dex Brawl roll for me.
Brawl?
Dex
I don't have anything in Brawl. Thank you.
I was in that much shock. I found it that hard to swallow.
Do I need to? I can spend willpower if I need to.
Going to you.
Okay. Unless you're gonna
Space.
Reroll.
You want? You don't have to. You
Nah,
really don't have to.
I was gonna say unless you are.
There is no point.
Yeah.
Rami, you step forward and look at this creature writhing on the ground. You see your scalpel still sticking out of its eye. You take this opportunity to simply bring your fist down upon the handle of the scalpel and push it through the entire skull of the creature, piercing its brain. It straddles. It wriggles around for but a moment, convulsing.
Right.
Rides. Until finally, it stops altogether. Creature is dead.
I'm taking my scalp.
Little, Darla, now completely free and without combat, who would you like your dancing partner to be?
So, the one that I had attacked before is Dajid.
Yep.
So I'm going to move to the one that has been punched real good. And I'm going to caress it real good, so good that it will explode possibly.
Dex Athletics.
Yep.
Remind me not to bother nerfing Lupine in the future.
I just feel like this group, we're kind of chaotic.
We love it here, in particular.
Crit hit. 10.
Holy shit.
I'm not even going to bother re-rolling. You are easily able to... Yeah, you are easily able to stride up behind this lupine, as it is now currently screaming and growling in Hatfield's face as loud as it can. You see the hole pierced through on its back, and you think to yourself, and just gently place a finger upon it. Please roll Cauldron of Blood.
I'm gonna rouse for that as well. That's fine. First hunger.
Oh gosh! I'm gonna be covered in werewolf chunks!
I told him to leave. They're not leaving. And I have humanity too now.
Acheron says nothing, but also, like, they did it to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, they had choices. They picked on top. That's fine.
I told them that it wasn't their business, and they're making it their business, so I'm gonna fucking deal with it.
Love.
The lupine that used to go by the name of Spot and now goes by the name of Splat completely explodes, covering both you and Hatfield in pieces of fur, skin, and viscera. Dead Jim.
Yeah, I'm gonna, still do the other one. You better fucking leave now. And I smile at it with the crookedest smile, the most evil smile that this lupine could have ever seen in his life.
Yeah, Hatfield is snarling, covered in werewolf blobs.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Screaming at the werewolf and also kind of at Ardala because...
In the general,
I am now covered in
vicinity.
werewolf chunks. It was my kill.
Everyone is kill stealing from Hatfield. Again.
It always happens!
Wasn't me this time, so I always do it to you. It wasn't me this time.
I mean, once it was Rose with a snow globe, like...
Yeah.
Persephone.
Oh, hey, yeah, Persephone. Whoever's left, they're gonna fucking kick, I guess, with some super strong fucking legs. As flavor-wise, when they kick, spikes spawn out of their foot. What is that going to be? I don't know. What am I rolling for Persephone?
Strength brawl, please.
Okay, wonderful. Strength brawl. With the spikes, does it count as a feral weapons to add that +2 to the damage?
Yeah, it's just a flat addition to anything if you're successful.
Wonderful.
And I guess I might as well try and punch Persephone, because it's the only thing I'm going to be able to fucking do.
Did it go? It went. Okay. Ooh. Well, sorry about that, Persephone. I can only reroll the 1, so nothing I can do for that.
Persephone, undeterred, begins to try and flying kick at this monstrous creature before her. Unfortunately, she is caught midway through and is thrown to the ground, taking 2 superficial damage.
Okay.
Woo. Whole 2 superficial damage from a lupine. Great. Acheron,
Yeah.
to you.
Hey, it's me. Wonderful.
It's you then, here.
Hey, it's me. You're the Emperor. Okay, a question. How far is the one alive? Is it one that's left alive?
Just the one that's left, yep.
Oh, wonderful. Close? Like I could get there pretty quick?
If you want to walk up to it, it's like half a meter, if that, and punch it, or stab it, or say nasty things in its ear, absolutely fine.
Right. I think that flavor-wise, right? Like it's still strength brawl, but flavor-wise, it claws raise up, and the intent would be like to like from the center of its body, sort of like just rip it apart, like crack open its ribs type of deal. We're going for the torso here. I will rouse the blood again. We will be hungry. That's fine.
As well punch, because again, the only way I'm going to get anything fucking done. Oh, I just realised, wait, it has prowess raise, so Persephone does not actually take 2 superficial damage. It takes 7 superficial damage.
Okay. I will correct it on their sheet.
I'm very sorry.
No, you're fine. Got a messy crit as Acheron. Do rerolls, maybe, but we'll see.
I've got a potential crit there, so fuck it. Why not? Why not? I got a crit!
Alright, we'll do a reroll. Really quick, I need to look at this. Yeah, the 1, 4, and the 1. Alright.
That's 7 superficial damage, which we halve because you're kindred, down to 4 superficial damage to Acheron, as you do stride forward and attempt to do whatever it is you would do in your horrid form to this creature. Unfortunately for you, it is already prepared and in a state of scared aggression and easily unleashes upon you. Barry.
How many is it that I take? Sorry. Is it 4, you said?
Yes. It was 7, half down to 4.
4. Okay.
Barry. You're muted, Barry.
Yep. So first Barry is going to unmute himself. Then he is going to rouse the blood. And he is again going to try and he wants a big old bite of lupine.
Big old bite of lupine, strength and brawl. And all it can do is dodge.
Oh, what Oof. Well, at least you do fixed damage.
Did you raise prowess? Oh no, you're doing... Yeah, it's fixed damage, isn't it? But it's a messy crit, so... Barry! You clamp down your monstrous jaw upon this creature, and you are taken over by the beast. You remember how good lupine vitae tastes. You have swallowed another kindred soul this very night. Why not drink and drain? You drain every drop of vitae from this creature until it is dead. But you will be under the condition of 5 hunger slaked, and it is all lupine vitae.
Okay.
And at this point, having defeated all of the lupine, I need to take a break and reassess how I nerf things. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Having dealt with a small pack of lupine and an entire building of serpents, the bodies are lying on the ground, apart from one which is rather spread out. The lodge itself is burning away in the night. What would you all like to do?
I am just... Hatfield is still mad, still in a state. My kill got stolen again, got exploded. I am shredding that other body. Just full on bare hands, ripping it to pieces.
I shall let you do that for free.
I'm standing and watching in detached horror.
Acheron is de-horriding at the moment. And it's a little bit like a transformer just folding into themselves. Till what you recognize as Acheron stands before you. But they do look, covered in blood and viscera. And you see them sort of like limping towards their car. Persephone essentially meeting up with them to help them, stand upright. As they're going to sit sort of in the back of the vehicle, sort of collect themselves.
Right. With like how the lupines and stuff like that, would I need to get rid of the bodies? I don't know, because they're kind of destroyed and blown up, but they're organs, assuming. I don't know if it's something that I would need to do for like masquerade purposes.
We'll leave that up to Slips. Shout.
Mm-hmm. And one of the other Hatfield is like methodically like separating bones, tearing ligaments, like stripping bits of meat away from the splattered remains of this werewolf.
There's still corpses.
The moon beasts tend to clean up their own typically, but I would rather not risk it. So I'd rather be safe than sorry.
That's fine. Let me double
Barry
check.
would have eaten him.
Are you eating all of like the organ? Well, there are bones. I'm not worried about the bones, but like the organs, the flesh. Are you eating all of it?
Oh yeah, Barry can drink blood, but he usually doesn't. He prefers flesh.
So even if he eats
organs
them all.
are his favorite. He gets resonance from heart.
Mm-hmm.
I order Persephone to go and collect the bones. So, whatever's left of Barry's meal, they will collect the bones.
I'll go to Acheron. I'll go to Acheron while that's happening, since Acheron is currently kind of off to the side. And earpiece out.
We'll also remove.
I'm going to make the same offer to Hatfield, but someone you care about. The Setites knew about them in passing. If you would like them masked up or zeroed, let me know. No charge.
I think it'd be best for not just their safety, but the safety of the coterie. We cannot afford to have any weaknesses.
I'll get with you on the finer details of that later, then.
Understood. Acheron is like... Their face does not show that they are in pain, but they are like holding their ribs, and they are... It's not a pain of like, fucking boohoo, I'm hurting. It is sort of like trying to understand the pain they're in and what lesson they can pull from it. And so they're like in deep contemplation over the pain that they're in.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. Slip's head's a little lopsided. Can I try to even some of that out now? That we're
part of your face is just pushed in.
Once per scene, right? Yeah. Just all right. So part of his cheekbone will fill back in.
I should probably at least try to heal at least one of these. Or superficial that I took. So
yep.
I'll throw the rouse down for it.
You can't spell Acheron without ache.
So we're looking at a 4 hunger, just so y'all know.
4 hunger?
But I heal that,
covered
right?
in viscera, and so are others. Would you like to roll for a hunger frenzy, or would you like to just give in and ride the wave?
First, I can heal 1. Just as an aside, I can heal 1.
What's your blood potency?
I believe it's 2. Let me double check
before I lie to you. 2 points of superficial.
I lied to you. It's 1, so only 1.
You can heal 1 point of superficial.
Barry is there, right?
Yeah, we're all in the same area. I'm off to the side, like at the back of my van.
Twisting ribs out of this corpse.
Yep. But as I got 4 hunger...
Oh, sorry.
Oh, go on, Barry. I think I know what you're doing.
Hey, Acheron. You look mighty hungry. I'm pretty full up. You wanna bite? And he'll like extend his arm.
The way I want to say yes, but if I don't diablerize you, I'll be blood bonded to you, and I can't have that. Question: If I ride the wave, it will allow me. I'll be frenzied, but it will allow me to leave the area.
You will remain in control of how you frenzy. Yeah.
Fantastic. I will do that. And quite literally fuck off into the night. I think there is a moment where like Acheron is staring at Barry, and you see their pupils blow out and almost like cover the entirety of their eye, not in like an oblivion way, but in a like I'm fucking starving and I'll eat you way. And their tongue probably like slides over their fangs before they like their body tenses up, and they in this like kind of jerking manner, you see like they hunch over and the bones in their back look as if they're going to push through the skin, and suddenly they're like all fours running into somewhere in the dark.
Which way are you going to run?
I would say, given that they're like frenzying and it's mainly the beast, we just fought 3 lupine, not that way.
You're going to be
not towards the forest that way. Yeah. Which isn't great, but it's better than running into the woods.
Do your predator roll for me.
Yeah, all right.
Please. Pardon my manners.
Yeah, of course. No, you're good. It's a 1. That's
Would
what
you
we're
like
looking
success
at.
At cost?
Yeah, sure.
I think you'll probably.
So I'd like not to bring problems to my coder. Yeah, let's do it. What's the
Acheron, for the rest of, for the foreseeable future at least, you run back into town. The beast screaming in your ears. You must feed immediately. You need fresh human blood. It doesn't take you long to find a suitable area. You break into the house and find a single, lonesome, young adult, sort of early 20s kind of thing. His whole life ahead of him. Mm-hmm. You see he's a student. He's doing very well in his field of academics, top of his class. And you feed upon him, draining him of every single bit of blood in his system. you may slake 5 hunger, but you will take 2 humanity stains. And this will, by the time that you finish doing this, you're going to be able to reunite with the coterie before the end of the night.
You said 3 humanity or 2?
2 humanity stains, please.
2 humanity. Okay, got you. Thank you.
What's everyone else doing?
Continue squelch, crack, pop noises as this body is very systematically disassembled.
Yeah, I feel you're making wine.
Being twisted apart.
Making wine, buddy.
No answer. Just systematically twisting vertebrae from vertebrae, like disassembling like a model kit.
I feel like Rami would be watching you do like, no, do that one and that one. That's how that bone connects. Just like
Rami is glared at, and one of the vertebrae is flung at her head.
That's fine.
Hatfield! Would you like to ride the wave, or would you like to roll to resist Fury Frenzy?
Gosh, what am I
I know what I did. I know what I did when I said that.
I think... Actually, you know what? No, after the day it's been, I'm riding the wave.
Beast will be screaming in your head now. You must destroy that which ires you. How you do it is entirely up to you. But your friends.
Okay, so how hard can I fling that vertebrae?
Let's find out. Dex and Athletics. Rami, how would you like to respond?
Let me look at the nonsense that I have. Well, mainly not getting hit, but, you know.
Dex and Athletics to not. Hatfield, Dex and Athletics 2.
I just rolled that.
I'm gonna re-roll because I can.
You know what? For the laughs, I think I'm gonna re-roll.
Do it. Do it. I don't care if I get hit.
That's a crit, Hatfield.
How? Just 110.
2 10s.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. That's fine. I'm looking at the wrong thing. I don't care.
6, 2, 4. So that's 2 superficial damage. We're going to say it was... Well done, Otter Poet. Well done. That tickled my funny bone. We're going to halve that down from 3 to 2 and say that...
would it go to 1 because I have toughness up?
Oh, you have toughness up still. Then yes. And I'll go to 1 superficial damage.
Wait, if she still has toughness up, does that mean I still have prowess up?
Yes.
Would prowess be able... Would that damage from prowess be able to be halved with toughness? Because that would also be halved with toughness. It would go down to 3, because I have 3 in fortitude.
Doesn't toughness reduce it, and then you have
it would reduce it by 3. So if Potwins would add +2 to that, it would still be 1.
What's your fortitude?
3.
Yeah.
It would still be 1 damage, is what I'm saying.
Add up all the damage, -3, half.
No one said there'd be maths when I started telling this fucking story.
Essentially, I'm still taking 1 damage, even with Potwins, is what I'm saying. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
You take 1 superficial damage as this bone flies through the air and hits you slightly in the shoulder.
No, you shouldn't throw bones at people.
The next move, of course, is going to be to throw myself at Rami.
I am not trying to stop Hatfield.
Okay. Strength brawl. Rami, how would you like to respond to this chaos?
Can I just leave?
I say that as if I'm not loving this. Pardon, sorry?
With the specialty against Kindred?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Celerity doesn't do anything here, does it?
Can. The fleeting allows you to use it once during combat.
It says non-combat dexterity test.
Isn't there one?
I was looking at
specifically
reflexes
says
because they
you
don't
can
actually.
use this once.
Once per turn, the user can use this. Yes. Because I also have that, and I have never used it because I don't know.
Look, Bolide, I can only give you so many points.
Anyway, there's my strength and brawl.
What did you roll? Amazing. Give me a second.
Nice, Hatfield.
Why couldn't I have done this against the werewolf? I guess I was saving it for you, Rami.
It's fine. I don't care. What am I? Am I adding fleetness to this?
Oh, and I do have prowess active still, so that's, I would say I'm sorry, Rami, but I'm afraid to say I'm not.
Oh no, you don't have to be sorry. I don't care.
You
so
to add your celerity rating as a modifier to the fleetness roll for Dex and Athletics.
Okay.
You
I'm gonna
do
rouse.
A rouse check for fleetness.
Yep, that's fine. I'm gonna rouse anyway to roll 2 more dice, which is cool. You're welcome. I did say I want to leave, if that helps.
Hatfield, would you like to stick with your roll, or would you like a reroll on any of those?
You know what? I'll reroll. I'm all in on chaos.
Look, I will reroll. I can reroll 3.
Hatfield, you throw yourself like a missile through the air at Rami, who, through their own supernatural vitae, is able to move out of the way. Unfortunately for them, they didn't have enough time to check for their footing and end up tripping over and falling flat on their face, and you will take 2 superficial damage.
Can I leave now?
Wordless snarl from Hatfield. The intent is clear in my eyes that I intend to twist off your head the same way I was twisting off those vertebrae.
That's valid.
What would you like
Assuming Akron is... No, I cannot assume that. I was gonna assume that I could take Akron's car. Yeah, it was like Persephone would probably have the car keys. That's what I was thinking, yeah.
Yeah. Persephone has the car keys. Yeah. To be fair, I don't know that Persephone would have stayed.
Yeah. That's valid.
Because the priority is me, not the coterie. So they probably are cruising the city looking for me.
Does that mean everyone who's left behind gets to ride in the meat wagon?
That's fun.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%. 100%. Like, actually, no. Let's be fair about this. Persephone knows about my oath to slip, so would stay for slip, and should slip be like, go or whatever, they would then follow that order. But otherwise, that's the only thing that would keep them there, because they know about the oath.
Yeah, no, Persephone definitely got like the go make sure that's not like an orphanage gonna happen.
Yeah, fair. Okay, so then Persephone's trolling the city. Persephone's trolling the city for me then.
Barry, Ardala, while this is happening, what are you two up to?
Barry, are you driving?
Yeah, I guess when everyone's done having their fun, I can drive
Oh, we're
us.
not en route yet?
It doesn't sound like we've left. I mean,
No.
well, I mean,
No.
we can leave if we want to leave those two behind, but then they have to walk. I was just kind of waiting for everyone
You
to
guys-
get done fighting with the Viscera.
You two can go on ahead. I'll clean up whatever's left after these two are done.
If you leave me here with Hatfield, I will break every fucking Masquerade violation I have to.
Continuing
Dollar.
to actively try and kill Rami.
Dollar, did you hear that?
I don't care right now. Make Hatfield stop.
Maybe don't-
open.
You literally
probably
started this
shouldn't tell
yourself.
Abruzzo what to do.
I
You
don't
kind of
Barry will
asked
open
for
up.
it. I'm going to literally just leave. I have humanity too, guys. I literally do not give
Oh
a
yeah,
shit
no, I
about
know.
you.
I know you don't
I
care.
do not care. Like, you can die right now. I would not even blink. I am obfuscating. I'm gonna rouse and I'm gonna just leave.
I'll redirect the bees to cover Rami.
Dollar is like, they're the losers.
If you want me to leave the game, I can just
literally,
go.
I can't. I literally can't. Like, it's I was reading
No, it's fine.
like humanity too, and I'm like, I literally.
You don't
guys
care
are
about
all
anyone but like
idiots.
yourself. Yep.
Barry would open up the heavy refrigerator door of his van. Be like, "All right, come on, get in here. Let's get going."
Go, Barry. Back to the haven. Go on then.
I'm opening it for people to get in.
Yeah, go on your own.
Trying
On
to
your
kill
own.
Rami.
I would like to
Okay.
not be killed. I will go in if it means I go with Barry and Hatfield just stays here and leaves me alone.
She's covered in bees and I'm getting in the way.
Are you actually trying to kill me? I'm asking out of game because I'm getting a little frustrated. That's
You
why
were
I'm asking.
told multiple times in character not to start shit and then try to nope
I'm just
out on
double
it.
checking. Yep,
Yeah,
just double checking.
I mean, I'm frenzying right now. Like,
Can I willingly just go into torpor? Actually, can I just do that? That solves the problem here. Actually, asking, could I just do that, and that will solve the problem with Hatfield?
Yeah.
I'm curious. Yeah.
Yeah. You could, in
Yeah.
essence, fake your undeath. You can
Yeah.
willingly go into torpor, and that would satisfy Hatfield's friends. That's a smart way to think about it.
Yeah. Yep.
And Barry would be the meat collector and just be able to scoop up your body, put it gently into the back of the meat van. Hatfield, the beast is no longer screaming in your skull.
so does Rami just randomly like keel over as far as Hatfield's concerned?
Yeah, I mean, the last thing you would have seen would be Rami tripping over and then having the genius idea to just fake her death.
Play dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Hatfield kind of stumbles to a stop and is like, wait, what just happened?
Oh, she's copping out. You may finish her if you like. She has instigated you several times and then pretends like she did nothing wrong. But if you don't want to kill her, we can put her in the wagon. She can continue to burden us. Up to you.
I think we've had enough blood for tonight, don't you think? I mean, we killed so many Sedite and Lupine.
If you'd like, it's not the first time Rami's started a bunch of shit and then been like, I'll burn it all down. I'm a petulant child. But if you'd like.
I'd like you to stop that, please.
Oh, sure.
I know it's in game,
Hatfield
but Rami
sure.
has
Yeah,
expressed out of game frustration. I don't think it's fair to keep pulling on that string in or out
Sure.
of game. That's all.
Sure. Put her at least where she's comfortable.
One way or the other,
Barry-
Hatfield's kind of like looking at Rami, looking at own blood-covered self, just kind of like, but internally.
Barry would put Rami into the meat wagon, and then, you sure you guys don't want to ride either?
I don't know, Hatfield. How you feeling? You want to walk it back, or...
You want... Yeah, maybe a walk's a good idea.
Let's take a walk.
All right, have a good walk. And Barry would drive back to the Kodoi Haven.
Problem. Slip, Hatfield. Walking your way back towards the city. Is there anything you would like to talk about en route?
I made an offer to Acheron. I'll make this seem to you about... I don't know anything about the individual you saw, but clearly they are important to you, and the Setites, and perhaps more, are aware of them. If you would like them to be... I can provide them with a false identity, zero out the old one, if you think they can be relocated for their protection.
You know that, might be a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah, there will be no charge. I just need to get with you about the finer details, and obviously they must consent to this. Otherwise, they'll be very confused.
Yeah, it won't be easy, but it's better than the alternative. Just looking at blood-soaked hands like, it's been a night, I am not okay.
Oh, God, well, we're on our way back. Is there like a river or anything that we can stop by, or like a creek, or...
Let's take a little trip down here, maybe, and wash you up.
Nod, nod, nod.
You look like a ravioli.
No, raviolis have the stuff on the inside.
I mean, you're full of stuff. You just have sauce on you.
Yeah. Did I didn't. I feel bad.
What?
Just the Rami. She was playing possum, right?
Yes, no, she's fine. No.
Okay.
Could
Because,
you
like,
smoke
you
me?
know, I lost my cool. It's been a night. But, like, coteries gotta be a coterie.
Ideally. Typically, yes. We will have to work on that in the future. I don't know that... I do not know that people should be jeering at each other during moments of weakness in either direction. But it is over and everyone is fine. Tonight got a little heated. Arson joke for you there, Hatfield.
And he'll look at his watch.
Please allow me to call you a Vuber. I have somewhere to be tonight.
Oh. Stay safe, yeah?
Oh, well, probably.
Stay safe.
We'll see. Acheron looked kind of hungry, and Dala looked a bit like Mumra, so we'll see who jumps me first at this rate.
Does the I'm watching you hand gesture?
Yeah. And, be careful with Rami. She's going through some things right now.
So am I.
As tempting as it is to eat her like a Charleston Chew, maybe, maybe stay on the opposite side of the haven until I get back.
Yeah, no, I think devouring one Sultanite's enough.
Yeah! God, there was a lot of that.
Nod.
You, well, I mean, the Scourge was there, the Harpy was there. That was basically a blood hunt. There was no consequences for it, but, except for what you lost as a result.
And then I'll call Hatfield a Vuber and keep them company until it arrives.
Yep. No problem. And More for flavour than anything, Hatfield. I would imagine that you're not going to respond to the voice that's in your head of Mithras. It's just asking you questions of, didn't it taste good? Don't you feel stronger?
On an internal level, not like out externally physically, but I imagine Mithras has enough access to my brain that if I conjure the vivid mental image of giving him the finger, it will be received.
Yep. And just
In an
countered
exhausted, sort of accepted kind of way, but still.
And just countered with, you can pretend all you want, Hatfield, but I also know how much you enjoyed it.
Ooh,
and you
fingers.
will do it again.
Somewhere deep in the city, wherever Akron is, after they've calmed and had their meal, I am going to do what is ritual scarification, which is a Bahari thing. But they essentially scarification, but a design, a Lilin design into their thigh. Which I take, I believe I take aggravated damage from it, but it allows me to regain willpower.
It's only something like 1 or 2 aggravated damage in exchange for...
It's 1.
1.
Yeah. Yes, it's 1. 1 aggravated, and then I get...
Apologies for the silence. Roll20 is being a thing.
Yeah, it crashed on me like 10 minutes ago.
It is
I
not
had
playing
to,
anything. It's great.
Yeah, I had to completely sign out of it and then re-sign back in and then do it like 2 more times. And now it works.
Wonderful. A little later in the night, Slip is hiding silently in the shadows, watching the few kind there are silently and swiftly walk to and fro. He catches sight of a woman walking down the street, with a man some distance behind her, enough to not alert a kine. But Slip recognizes a predator when he sees one. Another man approaches her from the front. Slip doesn't need to hear what's going on to know. She is forced down the nearby alley and out of sight. As Slip waits a little bit, his timing needs to be precise, and slowly slinks his way over to the alleyway. Although one of the men's back obscures Slip's vision, he can see fists flying and can hear the woman crying and letting out muffled screams of pain. What would you like to do, Slip?
I'm going to wait and time this until she is probably prone in the act of giving up the ghost. And then I will leap upon one of the men from the back with the judo flip into a nearby trash can or some cardboard boxes. Rocky 5.
Strength roll.
Six out of 6.
Can't argue with that. Slip! You leap upon one of the men, grabbing him by the scruff from the back of his neck, grab the other one, and crash their heads together, breaking their skulls over each other, and throw them into the nearby bins. They're extremely dazed for a second. They look at each other, look at what you did, and run. Having dealt with the pair, you assess the remains of the grievous assault. A bloodied wig lays next to the woman's discarded purse, and a broken high-heel shoe. Blood seeps from the distressed woman's face, mixing with tears. A beating, even one as savage as this, isn't enough to usually put a kine into unconsciousness, though the woman's shallow breathing and weakening heartbeat betrays an underlying condition.
I will scoop her up and move her away from the mouth of the alley, in deeper, and kind of bring her things, like kind of, I guess, an afterthought, like pile them up in her lap, then scoop. And then he will squat down. He doesn't have any medicine, so he's just assuming that she's fucking dying right now. He's going to bite his wrist and place it against her mouth.
Rouse check for me, please.
Got it.
No problem. Gain a hunger. And you place the open wound upon the woman's mouth. It flows from her tongue and down her throat. It doesn't take long for your vampiric vitae to have its effect. She comes to, wipes the tears and blood away from her eyes. Still dazed and groggy, looks at you. What was that? Who are you? What's happening? Did I die? Did it finally happen?
No, you're not dead. Barely. You were attacked by a couple. Wanted your purse at first, but it appears not.
I feel very aware of my internal organs. Is that... I don't think a rib bone should be there.
No, that will sort itself out here shortly, actually.
I don't know what you did, but it's... What is that?
Well, I don't have a great deal of time left in the evening to explain all of it, but if you are interested, you may call this number, and we can talk.
Number.
Yes, you have a phone, right?
Right. Yeah. What? Are you a doctor? Who are you? What do I call you?
Slip works just fine.
Right.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
Where were you going? Were you walking home?
Right. I had to have a late night appointment at the therapy spot.
Happens. Given...
Can I at least have my dignity, please? She's sort of vaguely reaching towards the wig.
Yes, sir. I'll give her wig.
Would you like me to call you a car?
Yes. Please.
Sure.
And I'll help her call herself a cab or something.
Is this just what you do? Do you go around helping dying people or something? Or what?
No. You just happened to get lucky, I guess.
Yes. So I was really lucky, yeah.
Well, given what, yeah, you're not upside down in a trash can right now, so yes, very lucky.
Yeah, you bought me a couple of weeks more of life.
Ride it out, see how you feel in the morning. Be surprised how much you'll perk up.
Right, whatever you say. You'll probably notice that she's discarded the card, not on purpose or anything, but she's not with it, say, you know.
I will tuck that into her purse for her and wait with her until the car arrives.
Yeah, you know, it doesn't take that long. The car arrives, and you provide support for her as you help her into the back. She just gives you this look of Oh. I didn't realize you're like me.
Yeah, you gotta
How
look
many
out for
weeks
each
in
other.
for
You know?
you?
How many weeks left? More like, am I right?
Yeah.
But hey, I'm on the same stuff you're on now.
I'll give her a wink and prepay the driver for her.
Anywhere she wants to go.
She'll close the door and the car zooms off into the night. You head back to the Coterie Haven and rest for the day.
Before
Apart from
we
Barry,
go,
who has some last minute things, which I should have offered, and I didn't because I'm a prat.
this is just real quick. Barry will take Rami to her room, assuming it's unlocked, and put her in her bed, and then I guess she's still in torpor, right? Barry will give her a point of vitae to wake her up from torpor.
I will have to ask Rami if that's okay, because that's lupine vitae. That has consequences.
Yeah. My concern with it would be like the blood bond, but I don't have to worry about it because I'm already blood bonded to Pandora.
Other than it'd be fine. But
yeah,
you are going to wake up at Hunger 4 with lupine vitae. Oh no, Hunger 3.
Why would I
You'd
be at
waking up
4?
at Hunger 3.
Why would it be at 4? I'm at 3, right?
You'd be waking up at Hunger 3 because lupine vitae is more potent.
Yeah, one drop should be what. Yeah.
Yeah.
Drinking lupine vitae though slakes your hunger by 2.
Yeah, which is why you'd be waking up at 3.
But I'm at 2 currently.
You drop to 5 when you torpor.
You put yourself into torpor.
Is it automatically? I thought your health, like your hunger still goes normally when you knock yourself into torpor. I didn't think you immediately go into 4.
So
to 5.
Because she went into voluntary torpor, I don't think she falls into true torpor.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought I'm fine if I have to, but I didn't think my hunger rose.
Yeah, you're every night.
I'm not fussed either way. If that's how we'll play it, that's how we'll play it.
Hey.
It's easier on me because then I don't have to fuck around with potential hunger frenzies. I think we've had enough frenzies tonight.
It's been a wild night.
So yeah, that's no problem. You'll be able
with
to.
The werewolf blood. I'll suffer if I frenzy. That's all.
Barry, do a rouse check for me, please.
Sure.
Where would you have brought Rami?
I'm just gonna take her into a room and lay her down somewhere.
Okay, so you will place her gently down on her bed, taken your wrist and placed it, open wounded, onto her mouth and allowed her to awaken. Rami, you are awakened by Barry's particularly potent vitae.
I think she immediately she's like, oh, it's lupine blood, isn't it?
Oh yeah, stuff's delicious. It's invigorating.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Sorry, sometimes the beast can be a bitch, and it gets to all of us.
I was gonna say not to me, but that's not true.
It happens to all of us. I'm sure I've tried to kill my coterie members before. It happens.
Yeah, I should probably apologize about that. That's for later.
Ponders if Barry had a previous coterie that he ate.
We're gonna ask his grandmother.
Yeah, we're gonna have to have a conversation with Nana Bean.
Right?
Right, which is why I have fucking questions, brother. I got some fucking questions.
Good day. Have a good day, sleep. Then Barry leaves.
It's the secret last name of the Bean clan is Angon.
Bean and Gone.
Everybody, do a rouse check to awaken for the next night.
Can my hunger go down? Sorry. Okay.
Just take 1 hunger.
Because the answer is yes.
To heal any aggravated damage.
Not that great.
Do we get the willpower back? Either composure or resolve?
all that good stuff. Acheron, 3 rouse checks for me, please.
Hold on, let me situate this fucking willpower real fast.
I'm gonna heal some superficial as well, now that I'm thinking about it, before I forget.
Rouse check.
Here we go.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna.
1, 2, 3.
Very nice. You may heal 1 aggravated damage, gain 1 hunger.
I clicked button to heal myself. That's fine. I deserve it.
Gain a hunger, heal 1. You will awaken for the new night. Is there anything anyone wants to do?
Do I have to rouse again to wake up for the night after I did the 3 rouse for the healing that aggravated?
Didn't you do 4 in total?
Oh, I might have. I might.
You did. You're fine. You're fine.
I did. Okay. Wonderful. Okay.
So you may all awaken. Before you all assemble in the meeting room, is there anything anyone wants to do or have private one-on-one with?
I believe that Acheron is going to. Oh, he's in the fucking maze. Well, I'll go towards the opening before it turns into a labyrinth.
Earpiece.
And earpiece it. Yeah, earpiece it. That Slip. I've got to talk to you.
I'll be right out.
And I'll wait there for him. Before he comes out, I'm fairly certain that I've cleaned up the mess that I left behind, but there will be people wondering where this brilliant student went, and I imagine they'll be missed by family. So I guess my question is, do we as a coterie have the resources to kind of make things a little hazy and difficult? Okay, cool. So then I feel comfortable asking that. Well, we do have a slip, but yeah. Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure that that's even a viable question to ask.
Oh yeah. That's Slip's whole character these days.
Beautiful.
The fox probably rounds the corner seconds before I do.
Pisses on the door frame. That's mine now. Ha
Okay. All right. Hello. How are you?
Hey, little brother, I am expanding our territory.
Mm-hmm.
There's no qualms from Acheron. They get it. Right. Several things. I left last night, and
yes.
I had a meal. I got rid of the body, so it's nothing to worry about. However, they were quite. The absence will be noticed, so I think we will have to do some light fog work to sort of obfuscate them. And I will produce an ID, or like a student ID, I'm imagining, 2 slips so they have a name and a face.
Oh. Jonathan Fall. Never heard of him.
Slide it in my pocket.
Apparently top of his class, but, I imagine
Some say he was real. I'm gonna make sure that he's not.
A grin from Acheron, and then they will say, I need to work on getting several masks. One for myself and perhaps a hiding for the gentleman I thought I saw last night.
Well, there is the matter of the gentleman you saw, the gentleman Hatfield saw. They will be priority. Then, very likely, one mysterious, completely made-up, not real grad student. And then I'm happy to give you whatever you need.
What is the
each of... nothing.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. I will do everything I can to protect you and what is yours. As we protect each other when things don't get too spicy.
We will have to double down on protections for the entire coterie. I think, given the state of things, we can no longer fuss about with the usual routines.
Sure. Besides, I don't really need to charge you anything. He's just scratching his arm.
Every day
Yes.
causes me deep regret.
I figure if I'm not making at least half the coterie plan my murder, I don't think I'm really doing it right, you know?
You know, you're probably right on that. Speaking of which, after I left, I came back to the Haven. You weren't here yet. What were you up to?
Went for a walk to clear my head. After everything that went down, the night started so strong and it ended up so murdery. So murdery. I'm definitely partially to blame. So, yeah. It ended up with a torpor Rami and a bamboozled Hatfield and...
Oh! Alright.
Yes. Yep.
And... Anything else?
Ardala went off into the bushes a bit like a yeti, you know, like all grainy and lumbery. Very concerning. I don't know that we'll get her back. She was not looking
right.
great.
Yeah, I get the sense. Not the same.
No. We should probably alert her father that she has become a grouch.
That's...
Full Oscar,
so,
yep.
So, is that going to be a you thing or a me thing? Because... or do we tell Pandora and Pandora tells?
I don't think I've got the reach to have a conversation with the Scourge, so...
Same. We're in the same boat. Really, I think our coterie is... we don't have the clearance. So how about we'll tell Pandora... and Pandora will handle it. How's that sound?
I was going to alert the Primogen that, the big slurp happened, and he'll probably handle it, because, yeah.
Right. No, you're absolutely right.
Assuming she's not listening to us right now, and I'll glance around nervously.
I didn't need that paranoia, but now I've got it. Okay.
How do you think
I am totally listening in.
I have an appointment.
I'm like always stressed.
I have an appointment to be retribution tortured by her, and I have a feeling shit just went to 11 out of 5 for me. All right.
Okay,
so
but you did that. You did that to your damn self, because I can see it. I saw the twinkle. I saw the twinkle in the eye. You did that to yourself. So anything that happens to you is on you.
Before she went full Mr. Jekyll. Okay.
Right. Okay. All right.
Wow,
Sorry.
what a fucking articulate reference.
All right, listen, here's the thing. If she breaks anything off, I can put it back together.
No,
Won't be too bad.
No, I have seen Dora. No.
Hearing that, ST, can I just make my way over to my own
way. Oh shit.
Clan, because I know where they're hiding. I have not told them where the fuck they're hiding. So good luck finding the Banu Hakim.
That's great. That's fantastic. A ghost is whispering to me that maybe this isn't a great idea. Okay, look, all I'm offering is my services. And frankly, I think Pandora looks great. Best she's ever looked.
Sure. Listen.
I mean, unless you want to walk around with missing limbs, then, that's on you.
They'll grow back. Bees tend to help make repairs when it's bad.
All right.
But, sure, you know what? If I end up looking a bit like a little chicken nugget, you can, gorilla group Gorilla glue my limbs back on if you'd like, but
You're all right.
Hey, we have monkey solvent in this.
monkey solvent,
Right.
yes. Monkey adhesive. Yeah.
Look, I'll bring out my
Primate
best
paste.
tools.
That sounds worse.
It actually does sound really bad. Look, I'll bring out my best tools. I'll take care of you. You've got nothing to worry about.
I mean, at this rate, I'd be lucky if she kills me, honestly.
Let's not get too fucking hasty.
I know, wishful thinking. We'll see.
Something wrong here. I want you to know that. There's something not quite right up here for you.
For me? Oh, yes.
On that ominous Rami and Acheron are walking through the city. Rami having woken up early and wished to avoid an unthought-out confrontation with the rest of the coterie, specifically Hatfield. Ardala is just making her way to a location known only to her.
I also, that was the rouse for, like, my level 3 obfuscate, by the way. I failed, but I'm not, like... I'm hunger 3, but I'll feed when I get there.
I'm not going to count it because of where this is going. If that's okay with you. The two of you meet up on a seemingly random street in the city. But what catches your eye is the appearance of a solid iron black door embedded into the wall that is very out of place.
Who? Me and Rami?
Ardala, sorry, and Rami. My
apologies.
Too many A names. I'm very old.
Sorry, he said Acheron before.
I did, and I meant Ardala. Two A names. It's getting old,
Understood,
man. What would you like to do?
This isn't anything like Sentient picks up, does it?
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's a very good question. You'll get something off Sense the Unseen, but it's like there is some other force that is repressing it. But you know that there is, the both of you will know that there is something supernatural about this door.
I do love opening doors and answering them. I need to open it. I have to.
I'm just gonna observe.
Rami, you step up to the door, and as you're just reaching out for the handle, half a centimeter before you even reach it, the door opens for you to a splendid wooden shop. And you hear, not carried out onto the night, but almost as if it was directly into your minds. Good evening. What's your pleasure, madams?
What kind of place is this?
Yeah, I'm curious.
And who are you?
I am the shopkeeper, and this is the shop I keep.
That explains nothing. I need you to know that.
It explains nothing, and yet it explains everything. You have need for things. I have needful things. For a price.
What do you have?
Whatever you need. Comes with a free frozen yogurt, which I call Frogurt.
You can have the frozen yogurt. I don't care of it.
I have other things.
Like what?
Anything.
Give me an example. You can't just say anything.
Would you like some grave dirt?
I don't need grave dirt.
Oh, what do you need?
What do I need? Oh.
One of you, or both of you, or neither of you need a thing. I have things. Things that you need, things that you want, things you might not want, but wish to possess. You name it, I've got it.
I don't think you have what I want, or you can do anything
Try
for
me.
what I... Well, let's say if one lost portion of their own self somewhere in the darkness, could you bring back some of it?
You didn't lose the tip of your finger in a bathroom door, did you?
No, that was last week.
Oh. But yes, I can help you with this. I can help you restore... I can help you restore specific parts of things, of souls, of whatever you need. For a price.
How? And what is the price?
Doesn't matter how. What matters is when.
Why is when more important than how?
The how doesn't matter, only the end result does. When is important because if you want it now, I need to do it now. If you want it next week, I'll need to do it next week. If you want it done last week, I'll need to do it last week.
If I told you that I am imagining your head off of your body, would that help? How fast you could do that?
You mean like this? You just...
Amazing.
Ta-da!
Perfect. I'll clap.
Perfect cure for a headache.
I love this. Can we stay here?
I mean, you're more than welcome to, but I would like to regain some of...
I can help you regain that which you have lost. Excuse me.
What is the
but
price?
What are you willing to pay for it?
I mean, aren't you the shopkeeper? I believe
yes,
you have your own prices.
Millennials! You want everything handed to you on a plate. Haggle with me. Make me an offer. Make me an interesting offer. The more interesting, the better. I once sold someone a copy of their own dog for a joke.
What did they give you in return?
A joke.
Oh, a joke. Okay, I get it. I thought you told them a joke and you gave them a... I understand.
I don't sell jokes unless you want to buy a joke.
No.
Okay. But what is the value of that which you have lost, Miss Adala?
I would ask how you know my name, but I don't think it matters.
It does not. You're learning.
You accept ghosts. Is that an option? Do you want a ghost?
Sure, why not? I quite like spirits.
My house is haunted, so... You can have that ghost.
This isn't your house. Do you need a vacuum cleaner that can bring you ghosts? You could just...
No, I like having ghosts.
So you're going to offer me a ghost that you like? How interesting.
Possibly. I'd give you a ghost that I didn't like, but that'd be boring.
That wouldn't be as much fun and wouldn't have as much value.
Do you accept traits? Like if Nardella here wants to return something, what if I wanted to give her what she wanted and I lose mine? Would that work?
That sounds like a very complicated game of swapsies. I'm in!
Only if Ardalla's interested, of course.
What can you offer? I don't understand what you're saying.
Essentially, out of game, if you want humanity back, trading humanity. Not completely, but giving like a point of 2 or humanity, and I'll lose it.
What she said.
That's what I'm saying, essentially, if you want that.
Hmm. How would that be of value for you? And I am asking the shopkeeper. I know very well why Rami wants to have a.
I have high humanity. I'm fine with losing some. That's kind of to help you. I'm fine with it.
No, I totally understand, but me is that is a big bond.
Yeah.
And for me, I'm a shopkeeper. I buy, trade, and sell things. Otherwise, I'd have no purpose. This gives me purpose. Give me purpose. I give you free frozen yogurt.
Could you get me very, very, very specific blood?
Whose? How much?
What's the blood that I need for La Sombra? I don't remember. For Oblivion. That's kind of what I'm asking. I can't think of what the term
It sounds like you want the blood of La Sombra by the musings you are telling me.
Essentially.
There is no above game, there is only the shopkeeper.
I'm bummed that I wanted to use that term, but I couldn't remember what the term was. Sorry.
You need the blood of someone who is sociopathic.
Essentially. Would like to drink it for fun.
Any politician's blood will do the trick.
I am totally beyond sociopathic at the moment.
Not your blood.
She wouldn't be able to give you anything that you're after. I would have to do that. But I'll tell you what. You give me bits of you that I could give to Ardala. In exchange, I will give you the blood that you seek. And you will both tell me a joke.
I'm not good at telling jokes, though.
So bad at jokes.
What if I tell you about frogs instead? Because the person who plays me really likes frogs.
I get the feeling that you're thinking you're the shopkeeper and can play above game, but that's my job! He's right, you know. I didn't say it had to be a good joke, just a joke. Nothing too extravagant, nothing too luxurious, just a nice hedge.
Alright, I have a joke for you.
Okay.
It's about frogs, I'm sorry.
Of course it would be.
I'm so sorry. Why are frogs so happy?
I don't know.
Oh, because they eat whatever bugs them.
I hate that I like that!
You're welcome.
Ardala?
Okay.
No, you tell me a joke. Don't you tell me that's not a joke. That's not a joke.
Why do mosquitoes not bite vampires?
No, I don't know.
As a professional courtesy.
Oh, I like that. Very well. I shall perform the ceremony of pouring the frozen yogurt.
Sure.
What sprinkles would you like? Be warned, this is an important question. Hundreds and thousands, chocolate.
I was thinking obsidian for some reason. That's like the thing that came to my mind, and I don't know why.
I'm gonna say rainbow sprinkles, please.
Hundreds of thousands.
Sure.
And Rami, you shall have chocolate.
Sure.
Good.
What the fuck?
I don't know what's going
I
on, but I
love
accept
him.
it. I love this.
Shiv made me fucking like tell a joke, and I hated every fucking second of that. So I
wish
think
I was there.
And now I feel is a good time to tell you the sprinkles are also cursed.
That's fun. I wasn't gonna eat it. I was gonna give it to my friend Barry. He'd love it.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Rami,
First
give me
how?
your hand.
Yeah,
Put
alright.
your hand in my hand. Don't literally
Absolutely.
touch your hand.
Let's
off.
get married.
I know what you're like. I like you very much, but I'm not sure we're at that stage in our relationship.
Yeah, I'll give him my hand.
It takes more than a frozen yogurt to get my hand in marriage.
How
But
about
I
two
like the
frozen
cut of your
yogurts?
jib. Pardon?
2 frozen yogurts? 3?
Well then, how are you going to hold my hand in marriage if you're holding 3 frozen? You didn't think this.
I know
through.
someone who can make. I know someone who can give me more hands.
Are they single?
Sometimes, maybe.
Interesting.
I'll tell them about you.
Please.
Yeah.
Are they single? Sometimes. Amazing.
Yeah, sometimes you're by yourself.
You're not wrong.
I'm so sorry.
Now, how much of yourself are you willing to give to Ardala?
Hmm.
Three, 4, 5, 1.
Not that much. 1 or 2. I don't know. Ardala, do you want 1? Do you want 2?
She's talking about the
I'm
squares
crying.
on the character sheet that I'm not supposed to know about because I'm in game, but I'm the shopkeeper and I know about the squares.
I'm pretty close to losing it. I feel it. And as much as it feels appealing, I know and I've seen what happens. I've seen my brothers and my sisters lose themselves to the beast.
Plus, if you ever do the big slurp again, that's going to be a very difficult battle.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like...
Yes.
Would you like me to clean your taint? Your aura, it's got these black things. I can clean it. It's tainted. That's why I asked if I can clean your taint. And had to...
Not your physical taint, of course.
Is that included in the price?
Sure!
Sure.
I'm going to change your name to
Clean
Shopkeep
yourself.
of Needful Things and Taint Cleaning.
I don't have the fucking real life willpower for this.
Taint cleaned while you wait. Free frozen yogurt.
Good night.
Oh, this is the worst I've ever done this guy. I'm so sorry.
I'm loving
You're
this. This is
unwell.
great.
You're unwell.
I love being
Don't worry,
silly.
audience.
So
We're gonna work it out. We're gonna get Shiv some help, and we'll be okay. I promise.
God. Yes, I remember you, RJ. You wanted the silver chalice. But did you want your taint to get a good polishing?
I wouldn't.
Don't tell me you're happy with a dirty taint.
Maybe just call it like a dirty aura versus a dirty taint.
Dirty aura sounds like something they do in Cleveland.
Aura is also very close to my sire's name, so...
I would say that I've never been to Cleveland, so I wouldn't know.
So your aura, do you want it to have a good scrubbing?
Sure. If it's included in the price, why not? It would help me out, I guess. There are a few that are plotting against me at the moment, and I do not appreciate that.
Probably the taint.
Yeah, definitely.
Rami, take my hand.
Yeah, I already did.
Abdallah, take my other hand.
Mm-hmm.
I take the other hand.
Gay.
I kiss. I'd be like, I kissed their hand, I'm not.
Rami?
I'm sorry. Mm-hmm.
Part of you will now be in our No.
We understand what you mean, you're fine.
Okay. Have no jokes like that in here, thank you. It's done. Rami, take 2. Abdallah, have 2.
Sure.
And now you wanted a bottle of blood, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Specifically Lasombra, but psychopaths, it's fine too.
Psychopath, sociopath, or Lasombra, which would you prefer?
I mean, Lasombra would be better as long as it's actually Lasombra and you're not actually secretly trying to trick me, because then I would be really, really sad and I would never eat frozen yogurt again.
No, it will actually be Lasombra.
Yeah, that's fine. I can do either one. What does it count if I drink it not from the source? Is what I'm asking. This is her shit.
It doesn't matter as long as you swallow it.
As long as I can get cool magic powers.
Of course.
Sure.
I'll go to the stock room. And he'll do that thing where, you know, people pretend to walk downstairs, and he's really bad at it, quite obvious. Here I am in the stock room, looking through my many assorted... Oh, here it is. And he'll just sort of slowly rise up. I took the lift.
No, I could see that.
You did?
I did.
Oh, I almost feel guilty about the curse on this one, but it's fine. Here you go.
I love curses, thank you.
You can consume here, I can dispose and keep the glass.
Yeah, sure. Do you want some other extra glasses for fun?
No.
I've got a bunch of like empty vials in my bag, so...
Oh, they're vile, no. I'd rather have...
Well, some of them are bottles. Some of them are bottles.
No, I can make my own bottles.
Alright.
Enjoy!
Thank you.
Are you drinking again?
Yeah, I'll drink it.
And now I believe is the time I should tell you about the curse upon that item.
Sure.
Although I was already quite open about it.
I don't care.
That is literally the Sombra's blood.
Mm-hmm.
You have drunk of La Sombra.
Mm-hmm.
The antediluvian, as you call him.
Yeah. Sure.
I call him Steve.
I don't think that's his name, but sure.
It wasn't his name, I just said that's what I call him. You may slake 5 hunger.
Alright.
And you may take 2 dots in Oblivion right now.
Okay.
Don't forget your frogurts. That's what I like to call frozen yogurt.
Do we need to take the Frogerts, or can we leave them here?
We should be polite. I'll take both. I'll be polite.
I mean, I guess I
Thank
could
you.
take it, but I wouldn't.
It's fine.
She hasn't got much of a sense of humor, that one, has she?
Mm-mm. It's alright, we can teach.
Well, thank you.
I never had it. I don't think you can teach it to me.
Oh.
I hope you return for more needful things.
Are you always there, or are you in a different location? Like, how would I find you?
Whenever you need me, I shall be there.
Mm-hmm.
Be it the future, the past, or the present.
That's fun.
It's alright. Gets a bit confusing with daylight savings time, though. Anything else?
Mm-mm. Oh, you don't have like a secret way to stop the plague that's happening, do you?
A secret way? No.
A known way?
Yes.
Thank you.
Very easy solution. Kill everyone.
I thought you were going to say that. I really did. I figured.
It's sensible solutions for sensible times. Talking of
Y'all
sensible
gotta get
times,
the fuck up out of there. Y'all gotta get the fuck out of there. Ardella is about to lose her shit. You got to go.
Yeah, we can go.
I mean, at Humanity 4, like, literally, I'm reading it right now. It says, hey, some people gotta die.
I don't think you can kill this shopkeeper. I'm sorry.
No, he's saying, like, kill everybody.
Ah.
You know?
Wait, I
like,
actually haven't.
And I'm literally reading the first line of, like, what would be, like, what Humanity 4 would look like. And it says, literally.
Have you consulted the wise woman? There are two things you must know about the wise woman.
Mm-hmm.
First, she is a woman.
Mm-hmm. Is the second that she's wise.
Oh, you have heard of her.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Where do we find this wise... Wait, this wise woman knows about this plague?
I never said that.
Feeling that I can't really kill you, so you're
That's
lucky.
Correct. Am I?
Mm.
Do you know how boring it is waiting for new seasons of things to watch when you've seen everything?
I guess.
Very well then. To the shopkeeper. Wait. Out of the shopkeeper's shop.
How?
Through
Same
the
way you
door?
came in through the door.
Yeah, there's a door.
Oh. Okay.
If you survive, please come again. Remember, shopkeep and needful things and taint cleaning while you wait.
I
I'll let
will
people know your slogan.
Other know that you have a taint cleaning business, just in case there have been a few taint dirtening last night.
I shall change the name to Tainted Love.
Isn't that copyright or?
No, it's for a shop. It's fine.
Okay.
Well, this has been riveting. I do feel a little bit better. So I appreciate your service.
I can tell you can. You're very welcome.
Mm-hmm.
I had fun.
I'm glad someone did.
Mm-hmm.
So hard to play like a very serious character in this case. Anyway, I'm walking out.
I'm gonna follow her down.
And on that note, I could call it before I lose it. Thank you all for coming and watching. Thank you all for coming and playing. This week we will go in order of cleanest taint, starting with Ardala. Who are you? What do you do? Do you do things? Let's find out.
I do. I do things. I do also. But I'm clean now, so it's all good.
You're welcome. I'm at 5 humanity now, but you're welcome.
But yeah, no, I am a streamer here on Twitch. I've been a little off stream right now. I have my family visiting, so I've been busy with family and stuff. But when I do this TTRPGs, extravaganza, and some video games. Right now, I have in rotation Diablo 4, Baldur's Gate 3, and I might play some Remnant 2 on stream soon. So yeah, come and check it out. Thank you, Shiv. Thank you, thank you, Space, for giving me back some of my humanity. I appreciate you.
I was like, I need to help you. I might have the highest humanity right now, and I need to help you.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I can't play this character.
No, we have an unbreakable bond, and you can never be mean to Rami again. I don't actually care.
Thank you as well. And big thanks to your community, some of which are in the chat here, who were wonderful, very funny people who encouraged me to be the shopkeeper, apparently.
Wasn't there. It's a good thing.
But yeah, it was.
Who are you? What do you do? Do you do things? Let's find out.
Yeah, I fucking do TTRPGs, y'all, on here, obviously. Fridays, I'm Acheron. On Mondays, I'm Morningstar for our Shadowrun game. And there are things in the works that will be appearing soon on here as well that you will see me in. I also am a part of Lanyap Gaming. We do VTM stuff as well, but also other things that you will be seeing more of near December. It's a maybe date, but keep your eyes peeled for that. I also do spicy link stuff if you're interested in that sort of thing. Only my request is to be respectful for us.
Who are you? What do you do? Do you do things? Let's find out.
Do you say me? Because you cut out.
I did say you. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. So you didn't.
Don't make me clean your taint.
I am Space. Our Space is Rain. I'm in chat being silly. I'm a very, very silly person. That's all you need to know about me at all. I'm a variety streamer on Twitch and a frog VTuber. I really like frogs. I will tell you frog facts if you ask me. But yeah, I stream Sunday to Thursday between like 12 and 1 p.m. EST. Playing a lot of Baldur's Gate 3 because that's what's out, and I want to marry Karlach, so it's I love her. She also killed my frog familiar, and I'm sad about it, but it's okay. I have a frog familiar in Baldur's Gate. It's great. I love him.
That's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, it's pink. I'll show you a photo of it later. But yeah, then I'm here playing Rami, and then I will also be in future things that you might see me causing problems in. They like to be silly, all of the time, always and forever. I'm missing some.
No silliness here, thank you.
Give me silly characters, I will be silly.
Slip, who are you? What do you do? Do you do things? Let's find out. He's Slippery Nos on Twitch because Nosferatu wouldn't fit. He does variety streaming here on Twitch. He's incredibly fucking hilarious and funny. You should go check him out because he does have redeems where you can make Slip appear. Or, if you're me, you ask for Orc Voice. It's good fun, good times. Check out the links in the chat. Hatfield, who are you? What do you do? Do you do things? Let's find out.
Do I do things? Apparently, yes. One of these things that I allegedly have been caught doing is streaming right here on Twitch over at Daybreakathon. Lately, I have been playing Subnautica. It's a very good time. Today, I got a large submarine stuck in a very small ravine, and I almost didn't get it out because I almost couldn't get back in my boat. Anyway... aside from that, I did the character art for the characters who have art. My commissions are open if you'd like me to do some art for you as well. And I have written a couple of fantasy novels that you should definitely check out if you've got the time. Worked very hard on them, and the third one should be coming out sooner or later. Been working hard on that. Obviously, here and now, y'all just saw me playing Hatfield, and on Mondays during the Shadowrun times, I play the ever-confused Mojave. That is also a very good time. I think that's everything, except, as always, my dog has just come running to say hello.
Hi, puppers.
One small, not so small addition to add on now is that we're starting to put your artwork for characters on stuff in the merch store. At the moment, it's split. So yeah, you can.
Yeah, there's a very good mug
own
there.
Your own bit.
Go on, get a little sip of slip.
No, we've had enough of that. Barry, who are you? What do you do? Do you do things? Let's find out.
My name is Naskavian. I play Barry on Fridays on Table of Horrors for VTM. I also play Jason on Mondays on Table of Horrors for Shadowrun. And I have friends that write books. Our very own Daybreakathon writes Wordbreaker and Windswept. Check them out. And I have another friend who wrote his first book. It's called Obelisk, The Long Dream. And you can see that at obelisk.link. Check that out.
Check out the links in chat or down below for links to Discord, which is not as active as this chat, I'll tell you that. Audio-only versions of various games that we play, and YouTube for pretty much backup of absolutely everything we play. I think that's it. Tune in for Shadowrun coming on Monday in your time zone. I have a race game coming up on here very soon. You will see some familiar faces there. And probably me crying, to be quite honest with you. We will go a raid-in as soon as I can tap dance long enough to go to the button that says this is where you raid, Sugar Bathory, on Lost Tribes Gaming, who are playing that vampire sex game I keep hearing all about. But we can't go legally, morally, objectively until Mommy says the line.
Every time you say my name, you cut out a little bit. I just want you to know that. But anyway, here's a frog fact. Frogs can survive with their body like being frozen because they have really high glucose levels in their body. So yeah, there are some species of frogs that can survive being frozen and eventually like thaw out, kind of like how bears hibernate. They can still do that. Mm-hmm. You're welcome. Also, hi and bye.